party time.
Did you think Cobra played the network?
Yeah, you did.
Yo, StreamYard, dude. Yo. Literally about to go to restream, bro. About to transfer. Why do you just mute my mic and on Zoom me? Whatever. It's been the point. Here we are. Cobra Kai Network episode 120. And yeah. So a couple things to talk about this network. No one's on yet. If Matthew's not on soon, we'll just have to call him or just, we'll have our first IRL network. He'll just be us driving to his house. I could do that. But anyway, yeah. Let me get our stuff pulled up. I don't think there's any big film news. I know the Black Noir trailer came out, the new Spider. Well, I guess it's Spider-Man with Nicolas Cage. I really don't know that much about Black Noir, and I don't really know too much about what they're going to do in the movie. I did hear some people mention that they weren't that excited because it's not in black and white, and I'm pretty sure like his whole entire thing is about being in black and white. So I don't know, but I'm sure we'll look at all that. I had a couple new videos out. I did finally watch Marty Supreme. I'll probably talk about that a little later on. So I did get my top 10 favorite movies / shows of 2026. Sorry, 2025. I'm not from the future. 2025, and 7 TV shows with only 3 movies. So, I mean, there is a lot of movies that I think are really close to my number 10, like Superman, Fantastic Four. What else? F1, Fantastic Four, Superman, Thunderbolts, even maybe Warfare. So like a lot of movies are close, but yeah, I feel like a lot of TV shows just did it better this year. And I did have Cobra Kai season 6, part 3 at number 1, which I know it's not technically a full released season inside 2025. It was just the last part, but it's one of my favorite episodes ever. And it released in 2025, so it's going to be on the list. So yeah, I'll probably do the same thing next year, but I didn't want to just do movies or just do shows because, I don't think I watched 10 shows, number 1. If I just did movies, my number 10 would be a movie I don't really like that much. You know what I mean? Like really, probably at all, because I don't watch like 50 movies a year. So yeah, like you'd have freaking like Minecraft at 10, and I'll be hey, my top 10 Minecraft, worst movie I've ever seen in my life. But that's at my number 10. Let's go to number 9. Oh, the Karate Kid Legends. Yeah. How fun is that? That's going to be a great ranking. So I just had to blend in movies and shows because that's a lot easier. But yeah. As far as other videos, my Better Call Saul season 1 review is out. I don't remember if I talked about that last. Nope. Last night that wasn't even out yet. That's out. I'll start reviewing all those seasons. And yeah, I wanted those ranking videos coming out like right in January, but since I was so delayed some of it, then they came out in February, but whatever, they're out. And let me see here. I don't know exactly what my next video will be, but I got a couple more videos in mind that will start coming out. As far as any movies or shows coming out now, I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything honestly until April, where you're going to get Super Mario and the Michael Jackson movie. You'll get Daredevil. You'll get Invincible. You'll get The Boys. I mean, like that's when I think I believe those are in April. All in April actually. I think that's also when The Punisher will come out too, and then Daredevil. Yeah, so like, unless I'm sure one of those things are actually in March. Actually, I think the Invincible comes out in March, like March 18th or something. Or 24th or something. I don't know. But yeah, top 10 movies, TV shows. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think number 10, I had Dexter Resurrection. Which honestly, thinking about it, I probably should have just put like, I don't know what one I like more. I feel like all three of these movies are equal to me with Superman, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four. Like all those comic book movies, I think they're all really close. But it probably should have been one of them. But I just feel like putting it in there because I already made him. I already put him in the thumbnail. But either way, it's all close either way. So, um, and I think 9. I had I don't know what I had at 9. Let me see. Um, bro, I still don't understand why they're giving me ads in my own videos. It's so annoying. It really makes no sense. Oh yeah, 9 One Battle After Another. People love this movie so much. It's a solid movie, but I just don't get where people think this movie is that great. It's just not. I mean, I'm not anything I didn't like it, but it's just it's not as good as people say it is. Number 8, I have Stranger Things. It probably would not have been my top 10 if it wasn't for me liking the show. Well, actually, it probably still would have been there. Probably still would have been there, but it definitely had issues. Daredevil Born Again, number 7. Number 6, what did I have? Welcome to Derry. Yeah, all these TV shows are pretty close. Like Daredevil, It, and Stranger Things are not that far apart. Five Eyed Sinners, great movie. Was my favorite movie of the year until I watched Marty Supreme, which even then I think they're both really close. I think it's probably just 'cause I watched that one last. And yeah, we had the Pit at number 4, for TV show. I know season 2 is coming out now, but apparently people are not saying it's that great. But I don't know. I'll check it out eventually. Yeah, Marty Supreme, my favorite movie of the year, number 2. Then you had Invincible season 3, number 2. This honestly sorry, this is more honestly number 1 because this had 8 episodes that are all good, or at least not bad. I mean, honestly, I think if I to think about it, I think there's only like one kind of mediocre episode. Every other episode is actually like good or great or phenomenal. So this is probably number 1 because Cobra Kai season 6 part 3 only had 3 episodes that were great, where they had 2 that were just decent or all right. Um, but I just feel like putting Cobra Kai at 1 just because those 3 episodes are just so much. And then obviously the finale, X Generate, was just, amazing. Um, but and then yeah, my Better Call Saul review. That one I was trying to make it like a quick review like I used to do. Like my old Breaking Bad reviews were like 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20. I don't know, dude. I just talk about it too long. And I don't feel like cutting it out. I'm like, no, I'll just edit it and post it. But people watched and enjoyed it, so whatever. Then yeah, I think I already talked about my top 25 episodes. Really good here because like even my number 20, even my honorable mentions were like good episodes. Like I think some of my honorable mentions were like Escape of Kamawats from Stranger Things, season 5, episode 6. That was a pretty good episode. Like that was a good episode, and it didn't make the top 25. So it was just so much. I mean, maybe it's because I watch a lot more shows than I regularly do. Because the last 2 years, I mean, I wasn't watching that much shows. This year I actually went on my way to watch shows that I usually probably wouldn't. Like I usually would not watch The Pit. I would not watch really Plurbus, whatever that show's called, even though it had 1 episode that it's in my ranking. But I really just went on my way to watch a lot of shows, and obviously the shows that I already like Stranger Things, was out, Dexter, Resurrection came out, which I would have watched, Daredevil, Cobra Kai, but yeah, and Welcome to Dare, I would have watched that just because I like Pennywise. So I think it was a great year for television because I know like I didn't watch as much in the past, but I'm trying to think the last 2 years. 2024, I literally don't know if I can name it like really any of that shows that came out that year. Like actually, what shows came out in 2024? I know that maybe The Penguin. Um. Okay, yeah, The Penguin and Squid Game. Literally, that's all I know. That's even on this House of Dragon. Oh yeah, the Shogun show. People like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I watched a lot more than I usually do, maybe I would have a better view on it. But I just think the last 2 years, 2024 and 2023, were not that good. Were not that good for television. But this year was great. 2022 was really good. Like I can think of so many good shows that came out that year. You had Better Call Saul season 6, that series finale. You had Stranger Things season 4. Cobra Kai season 5, which is definitely overrated, but still really good. There's like one more show I'm missing. 2024 TV shows. Let me see. And bro, 2022 was just a great year in general for everything. You had the first Severance season, The Offer. That was a good mini series. Andor's first season came out, which is pretty good. I think like another Succession season came out, which a lot of people liked. You had a couple of good Marvel stuff like the Moon Knight. Just Stranger Things and just Stranger Things season 4 and Better Call Saul season 6 in the same year. Those are some of my two favorite seasons of all time. That obviously Better Call Saul season 6 is way better, but still. All right, Matthew's here.
And Jake's not here yet.
Oh wait, hold on. I can't hear you. Freak. All right, can you talk now?
Jake's not here yet.
No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna unplug my headphones because I don't know if I want to wear these. They're kind of broken. For that time when Jake was playing it really loud and they broke. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just turn these off. Okay. Yeah, I know. He said what did he say? 10:30 or 11? So I don't know. His time, obviously. I got the time zones misconfused in the chat and they were being an asshole. Sorry. Anyway, how you doing, Matthew? Hello? Okay, he's muted. Okay, I thought my thing wasn't. Okay, so he's just muted. I thought my damn audio wasn't working. That would be a big problem. Oh, yeah, another good thing show in 2022.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, there you go. Oh, actually, I'm looking at 2022 right now, and there actually is, as good as that year was, I see one show on here that is just, not that great. Can you guess what that show is, Matthew?
For what year again?
2022. It's a season that I kind of just do not like.
The only one I can think of is Cobra Kai season 5, but can't really think of anything else.
You think I dislike season 5? Oh, okay.
Well,
Have you
you're
ever heard of a
saying it
show
was
called?
overrated.
You ever heard of a show called She-Hulk, Attorney at Law?
Oh Jesus! How did I forget? How could I forget? How could I forget?
Good Lord, even Miss Marvel. I mean, that show is kind of made for kids either way. This one here, they're trying.
I never watched any of that.
They said it's made for kids, but I don't know how. I mean, I'm not gonna make that full screen. Lord have mercy on our souls. That was a rough time to be alive when those episodes were coming out. I had to force myself to watch
the Daredevil episode.
Okay. I was gonna say, at that moment, I was like really like in tune of like, oh, I need to watch everything in Marvel and MCU. Like I got to know all the lore. Like I can't, like, you can't miss one thing. I got to know it all. So I was like forced myself to watch the show, and I physically like couldn't do it. Like when I don't know there's one episode which is the worst piece of media I've ever seen in my life, where she goes to, like, a wedding. I don't remember what episode it was, but that was the moment where I realized I'd have to turn on the show because I was starting to feel like physically ill watching it. Like I started getting headaches. I started getting bad moods when I was like after and before I was about to watch it, or after I watched it. It's like I cannot watch this show. Like it physically wore me down. It's that bad. Like no movie or show ever physically wore me down than this show. Like there's shows I don't like, movies I hate, like Turning Red and the Cats movie. Like those are just awful movies I hate.
Turning Red is fucking horrible.
This here is the only thing that ever made me it's that bad. Matter of fact, let me see what episode that was, because
curious to see what the ratings on here are, because I've never seen them.
Oh, they aren't good. They aren't good. I mean, they're still too high, to be honest. What episode was it? I'll know it when I see it. I think it was. Oh God, I think it's this one. Just Jen. I can just tell from the 4.7. Or no, I watched this episode, the one with Daredevil, but I didn't actually continue watching after I think this episode. Let me see. Yeah, this is the one. Guys, if you like, I want to show this episode to my worst enemy. I'm being completely honest. Like this is just like so bad. God.
What the hell?
Dude. This is actually hurting my head just looking at it. This was so bad.
Uh,
Like, I don't think if someone was deliberately trying to make the worst movie or show ever, it could come to as bad as this. But you know, that's all beyond the point. I'm gonna get off this now. This is disturbing me. Anyway, so Matthew, how's your Stranger Things season 5 or season Stranger Things ranking coming?
Gotta figure out what to say on it, really.
Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to the Cobra Kai World Channel. Today I'm ranking all the Stranger Things season. I'm just gonna play Cobra Kai Karai's video. I'm gonna steal his own ranking.
Yeah, that's part of the issue.
It's fine to have my ranking because it's the correct ranking. You don't have to be ashamed to do it. At least it's not
similar. I mean,
is there like one difference?
No, not really. I mean, my top 2 is tough, but season 4 and season 1 are like the top 2 for me, and then season 3 is in 3rd place, and then last place season 5 for obvious reasons. But
I mean, yeah, I think season 1's a better season. I just prefer season 4 more.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, as far as other videos I posted, I did post this thing, which is showing my favorite movies from the 2000s. I might do this with other ones. Although I'm going to have to find a different song because, God, it was like freaking Mission Impossible trying to release this. Freaking, they banned it worldwide because whoever owns the rights to that song, frick you. So I had to play, I had to re-edit it and play a live version of it. Anyway, it's beyond the point. But yeah, I thought I would start with the 2000 because that's just a good year to start with. I'm not going to play this and then because they're going to kill me. 2000s was really hard though, and I do like 2 honorable mentions. I mean, I knew what my favorite was, but the 3rd spot was hard because I was going between X-Men and American Psycho, but I decided to do the original X-Men. Yeah, my favorite movie on here is Gladiator. Have you seen that movie, Matthew?
No, I haven't.
Oh God! And The Patriot. That's a great movie about the Revolutionary War with Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger. It's really good. 2001, I got Shrek. Greatest animated movie of all time.
Let's go.
Can't argue. I do have Monster Inc. as honorable mention. There wasn't anything too big in 2001 for me. Training Day's in there. I saw it a long time ago, but that's a great movie. It might be over Monster Inc. if I watch it again.
Spider-Man. Let's go.
Number 2, we got the original Spider-Man. Number 2, I got We Were Soldiers, Vietnam movie with Mel Gibson. Really good. And then Attack of the Clones at 3. Which is a good Star Wars movie, not a good movie. So it's a difference. So for we got X-Men 2. Got to go X-Men 2. I think it is better than the original. I used to go back and forth. I think it's probably better. Then I got Finding Nemo and Holes in there. Those words do not sound good together. But Holes is a great movie. Well, actually, it's a little weird, but it's a childhood movie, so maybe that's why. In 2004, we got top 5 movie of all time for me. I'm gonna say maybe top 4. Maybe I know my top 3 is. Then 4, 5, and 6 are all. But it's like
Shrek 2 honorable mention.
Oh yeah, Shrek, dude, this was rough. This was rough to put Shrek 2 at number 2, and I had to put SpongeBob the movie at 3. Like all those are all great.
Oh yeah, oh man, I didn't even realize that.
That was a great year. But yeah, my top 3 are always set for me, I think, for life. But for 4, 5, and 6, I go between Spider-Man 2, The Godfather original, and what else? Back to the Future. So I really don't know. But Matthew, were you saying Spider-Man 3 is better than Spider-Man 2 at one point? Didn't you say that?
3 years ago. Let it go.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna leave that.
I obviously don't feel that way anymore, but
2005, we got Revenge of the Sith, obviously.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I put Walk the Line at honorable mention. Great movie. It's a biopic with Johnny Cash, with a great cast. I mean, Johnny Cash is one of my favorite singers of all time, favorite artist. His story I love. But he's played by Joaquin Phoenix. He's a phenomenal actor, one of my favorites. And it's directed and I believe written by James Mangold, who made the Logan and Wolverine movies. He made something else too, Copland of Stallone. So he's really good. I put Saw 2 at number 3. Probably my favorite Saw movie. But yeah, there's not that really much good Saw movies, to be honest. 06, we got Rocky Balboa. easy one there. But Nacho Libre, number 2, one of the best comedies. And Click is a great emotional drama comedy. That's great. Apparently, I don't know why Matthew has not seen Rocky Balboa, but
Well, tell Netflix to go
you
add
know
it.
what? I gave you the website to watch it on. We were actually watching some of it
That's
backstage.
illegal, Noah.
Okay. 07, I got 300 at number 1. I put Transformers at 2. Don't be mad at me, Matthew.
I ain't, man. Oh, you put Spider-Man 3 on there?
I did put Spider-Man free. There wasn't anything too crazy in 07, at least that I've seen. Like, there's probably better. I haven't seen that much movies. 300 is really good, though. 08. Now, this is probably my most controversial one. I did put Iron Man over The Dark Knight.
Nice.
I definitely recognize. By the way, this is probably the biggest. I mean, I said 04 was great. This is probably the best because all these movies are 9+ out of 10. With the Rambo 4, it's just called Rambo, but it's Rambo 4, and then The Dark Knight and Iron Man. I haven't seen The Dark Knight since 2022, so that might have something to do with this. But the original Iron Man, it is so good. It's like literally the perfect superhero movie. It's simple, it's great, and it's just amazing. And then Rambo 4 is just like that'd be the goriest movie I've probably ever seen. Well, actually, I did watch Terrifier, so maybe not. But I mean, like those are just like gory in a way where it's just like it's meant to be superficial and just gross. This feels like a lot more realistic. So, then 09, this also wasn't the greatest year for movies, but I did put The Wrestler at 1. It's a really good movie that people. I really think if you haven't watched, you got to watch that. That's a movie that people don't talk about enough. It was so good. Then number 2, I did put Brothers. That has Tobey Maguire in it and Jake Gyllenhaal. And the actress who plays Padme, I don't know her name. Then Inglourious Basterds at 3. But yeah, I'll probably do this for more stuff. I might do either the 2010s. I could do the 2010s, but I mean that would be hard though because I think 2020s is the era I watch movies the most because there's so much. That's just what I kind of grew up with too, and those movies. So it'll be really hard to decipher, but at least it won't be like there's some like years where I've only seen like 4 or 5 movies from. So it's like it's a little hard. Anyway, but I did get that out. Also, I'm probably gonna start doing this because I think it's pretty funny. On my second channel, I've been posting like little clips of our streams in the past or just stuff that I think's funny because they're all saved on my phone somewhere. And I got 2 uploaded already. Let me see. I don't want to do it on my main channel, so I just do it on my second one. Plus, I don't really post on here that much outside of the Funny Moment compilations, which is like 1 every 50 episodes. But we had this one. Honestly, Trish's reaction to me is probably the funniest thing ever. It's literally the same reaction you get if you walked in like your family being murdered. Like it's probably the funniest reaction ever. But I'm just gonna play this. By the way, how did I even find? I don't remember. I don't know how or why we even got to a place where we're all reacting to this video.
I don't remember.
This is before any of you guys seen Breaking Bad. Well, I think only of you seen it now. But either way, like I don't know.
Yeah, aren't you trying to get Jamie?
Put your dick away, Walter. I'm not actually right now, Walter.
Walter, what are you doing to finger?
Wait a second.
Oh my god.
Installation required. Meet me at my private chamber tonight.
Oh my god. This might be lore accurate because it is said that Gustavo Fring is gay in the Breaking Bad universe. You know that, Matthew?
No, I didn't.
You remember like his partner who died, named like Max?
I don't remember.
You don't remember when he got shot in the head?
I haven't watched it since like.
Bro, it was like a huge thing. It was like a huge scene. Remember the flashback where it's like the whole reason why he's like going.
Yeah, I remember the flashback when Hector had that, his buddy killed like in front of him.
Yes, they say that was his boyfriend. But I don't know.
Yeah,
but he's single. He doesn't have any. He doesn't.
Gus, for whatever reason.
Yeah, he doesn't like him.
Uh-huh.
You're right on time. Please.
Oh no.
Oh my God, no!
Look at me, Walter.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Tristan.
Dude, he has a reaction of pure horror, bro.
He's like, oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Do it, yes.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Mr. White.
Okay, I think that clip accidentally spoiled like to everyone that Gus dies, but whatever. Wait, you can hear my like air conditioning in the background. Is that too loud or no?
I can't hear it, so
Okay,
not
so it's probably
bothering me.
fine. I remember one time I was playing Fortnite, I had it on, and freaking Jake and Evan were freaking out saying they can't hear me. And like, is there a helicopter in your room? Like, bro, it's on the lowest thing. What are you talking about? I don't know. Oh yeah, and then I did we got this here. This is one.
Let's go.
Dude,
Bro, that kid was crazy.
this is the weirdest thing ever because like he was really mean online, but like when I
This
went
was before part 1 came out.
yeah, there's like this. Yeah, this was around that time, like right before. But this guy we were debating on my channel about the whole thing about Johnny versus and it went on to 100+ comments where it got so bad it was glitching. So I was like, eventually, you want to do a live debate. I thought that was pretty cool, honestly. I want to do it on YouTube, but I don't think he wanted to do it on YouTube. So I did on Instagram because he didn't know how to work StreamYard or whatever. I don't know. But when he followed me or I followed him, I didn't believe it was him. Like I was like, this can't be him because the picture of him, like he looks like the most like holly jolliest person ever. He has these huge teeth and he's smiling and he's like this really small, short guy. Like he's really short and small and he's always smiling. There's no way this is the guy. And I'm like, I can't find you because like this is just not him. But then eventually he texts me on that account saying like, yes, this is me, dummy. I'm like, oh, what the hell? But anyway, I get him on, and at first I'm like regretting it because I'm like, this guy, it's bad, like because he like really quiet and shy. He's like inside his house. I'm like, this is not good. Like either this guy has like some mental disability or like I don't know what I was thinking at the time. I was like, this is just not going to go good. But eventually, as we're debating, it starts off pretty, normal and relaxed, civil. And I don't remember when or how, but he just started going off the rails, like literal lunatic mode. Like he would be yelling at me, screaming, and then he'd bring up. I can't remember everything, but all I do know is that he completely lost that debate. I mean, it was so bad. It got to a place where he eventually was saying,
Let's check this,
and
let's check this dictionary. Let's check that dictionary. Let's check this dictionary.
It's not even credit to me. It's not even credit to me because like, I think anyone could have beaten him because he was contradicting himself every second. Dude, he wants me to check dictionaries and he's talking about, oh, but in the 80s, this dictionary was most likely used. So, like, yeah, like Daniel and Johnny are reading the dictionary in the 1980s from freaking Europe about what bullying is. What the frick are you talking about? And eventually gets to a place where he eventually has to admit to save his argument that if someone pushed you or someone slapped you and you punch back, you're a bully. That's where it got to. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do here. But anyway, this was a moment. And yeah, I'll just play the clip, honestly.
This is one person out of billion people in the world that not all that proves your point.
I'm talking right now.
Did you do the pacifier, man?
By the way, I've never saw this guy again. He blocked me. Never saw him again. Who knows where he is in this world, honestly.
I let you
Probably
talk,
in jail, but
so
whatever.
shut up and let me talk.
You've been talking the last 5 minutes.
This is why I hate debating you. Even on YouTube, you're being stupid shit.
Okay, I answered your question, and then you got mad at me.
No, you
go ahead, speak.
Oh, sorry.
You tried to butt in and add like 2 extra sentences.
I'm waiting, man.
I'm waiting.
Try your best to win them all.
Yes,
okay, so at this moment, you probably can't hear it, but there's people, his neighbors from the top, you can see the lights from the way top apartment are yelling at him, hey, what the hell's going on down there?
Bro, are your neighbors yelling at you?
Yeah, give me a second. You shut the fuck up too!
Brother.
She's saying she's
I
gonna
know
call
this
cops.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll be gone before they get here, bitch.
You're a full grown man.
Okay, it
You're
was
a
just
full
bad.
grown man, are you not?
Well, he said he's 17. I thought this guy was like 30. He looked like really old. Anyway, I'll probably add more. Like if I have all these clips saved on my phone somewhere.
Like
If I
they
ever
had to
see
do
one, I'll
that
just
live
post
in
them.
3 parts was crazy, dude.
Dude, it was like I was like
You kept running out of
reevaluating.
time because he kept going on and on and on and on and on.
Dude. Well, I could barely speak that live, but whenever I did, he got really mad. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'll probably upload a couple more shorts on here every now and then. Like I said, there's just so many funny moments that we've had. I mean, even beyond like the funny moment compilations, just like on Instagram and everything that's happened, just so many funny things. So it's a good thing that, you know, at least I can just keep track of this stuff and either put it in a collage or something, because looking back on these, it's always funny. Yeah, this is like literally probably the only, unfortunately, I mean, I say unfortunately, because this is probably literally the only actual Johnny versus Daniel debate you can find online is me and this guy. Because I remember I would be looking for debates and I couldn't find one. Because like there's not really any people. There's probably people that has debated online, but there's not like an actual setting where people sit down like they're going to talk and debate about this. We did that on Instagram Live. I remember it got split into 3 lives because it kept ending after like a certain time limit.
Yeah.
And he was getting really mad at the chat too. Like he was like, "Oh, I don't want to be here if your dumbass chat. Can you turn it off?" I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, I said something. He got pissed at me. He was like, "Shut the frick up."
Yeah. So. Yeah. Also, Matthew, are we gonna address it or something?
Address what?
You know. So yesterday I was having a good day. You know, like 50 Cent says, I was having a good day. Well, the Ice Cube, whatever. Beyond the point. I was having a good day, and I went to go watch some movies, shows, and I wound up watching some of The Boys.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. I'm watching Homelander in a dress or whatever. Not even, I don't know what it was exactly. A thong, I don't know, explicit dress. And I know it's a guy who can transform into people, but either way, it was disturbing. And they're walking up each other, and he's saying some nasty things. Matthew, what the actual hell? So you're telling me you can be all grossed out by a little centimeter of blood in Dexter, but you are completely fine watching him. And by the way, if you want to talk about just gore, like not even like explicit stuff, gore is just as much in The Boys. And you see this here. What the frick am I watching, Matthew? Like I should get a Medal of Honor for being able to what I've got to witness in season 1. How is it getting worse? And I haven't even reached the Hero-gasm episode yet. And apparently Jake's saying
season 3, my guy.
Apparently Jake's saying something that season 3, episode 1 has something disturbing, and I don't know what it is. Now I don't know if I can finish this, Matthew. And I gotta say, it's no help either that season 2 is just not good.
Why,
it's not good.
What else is wrong with it?
It's boring. It's slow. And the pacing's
you'll
awful.
like the finale, but yeah.
What's the guy's name with the gills? What's his name?
Oh, that's Deep.
Okay, so why is he a big part of the series and he's just not in the next episode at all? Like he's huge in episode 3.
He kind of gets kicked off the team because of the Starlight stuff, but they bring him back in season 3. Which I probably shouldn't say too much because we'll be spoiled.
No, he's in season 2 and he's trying to get like rehabilitated.
Yeah, he's trying to get back on the team. Yeah, he's trying to get back on the team, but his image,
Starlight and Huey stuff, I think is a little weird too. Like how she goes from hating him to them making out from like 1 second. Doesn't make sense. I will say, like those episode 1, 2, and 4 haven't been so great, but episode 3 of season 2 was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, the finale is really good.
I mean, what else am I gonna have to bear witness to get there?
Wait, what episode are you on?
I think it's episode 4.
Episode 4. So you're pretty much halfway through it because there's like 8 episodes, I think. I don't know.
Let me see. Let me just pull it up. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm just confused by a lot. By the way, Tristan told me today that you said you would never watch Supernatural. You think it's stupid, and then you end up watching all 15 seasons of that crap. And you just contradict yourself. Oh, I don't want to watch it because it's too gory. Then you're watching The Boys and Invincible. Like, how does that make any sense? I don't like to watch stuff that are too long. You watch Smallville and Supernatural, which is basically like freaking Grey's Anatomy with the damn seasons. And don't you dare start watching Grey's Anatomy, bro.
I have no interest in that. But
yeah, but you also have no interest in Supernatural. You end up watching that. Okay, let me just get to the thing. Oh God, I actually clicked in Herogasm episode. No. Why is it having 9.6, bro? These freaks. No way. Bro, what are my... Okay. Yeah, I'm on episode 5 right now. I'm on this episode. So I watched the 4 episodes of season 2. Like this episode, and this episode weren't good. I like this one. That was good. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm logged into a different IMDb account or something, but whatever. All right. Speaking of IMDb, there's an app out there called like I forgot what it's called, like Graph something, but it's where you can like it looks like IMDb, but you can put in your own ratings for each show. And I did it just for I believe Breaking Bad and Cobra Kai, and I'll show you. I sent it to myself. And honestly, I kind of have these ratings kind of memorized, like what I give these episodes, probably because I actually ranked every single 65 of them. And for Breaking Bad, I just watched the show, so I kind of have a good memory. But let me show you. So here's my Cobra Kai. This is my ratings, what I give each episode. Where's my thing? So this is season 1. As you can see, pretty good season. And it says even gives an episode average. So my episode average in season 1 was 8.4. Then season 2, still really good. The finale I give a 9.2. They gave that 8.1. Well, I gave it technically. Season 3, just absolutely great season. As you can see, only like 7.8. That has an 8.8 average. But what's interesting here is that my season 4 and 5, I'll just show the whole thing. And God, season 6 looks like a Christmas tree. But 4 and 5 are lower than my season 2 episode average. It's pretty crazy to think about. Now, I still, in my mind, I kind of feel like I take those seasons over season 2. But I don't know. Maybe that's just my bias because I was like watching in real time when these seasons came out. I was part of and I was like inside the promotion. Not inside. I was like covering everything. Like I didn't watch season 2 when it first came out. So, but yeah, season 4, like a lot of bad episodes in between, or I guess there's boring episodes. And in season 5, you had those 3 bad episodes. The Downward Spiral being one, which is
you gave the prom episode an 8 out of 10.
The what episode?
The prom episode in season 4, you gave it an 8 out of 10.
Bro, that episode has good moments. You don't remember when Miguel's going to Johnny drunk? I get it, bro. I had a couple bad moments, but it's not.
No, I personally like the episode. I enjoy the episode. A lot of people criticize it because of the prom.
Same thing for Glory of Love in season 2. Yeah, there's a lot of corny moments at the thing, but there's also really good stuff with the Johnny trying to date, the whole stuff with Daniel and Amanda. Yeah, Downward Spiral in season 5 was bad, where you have a freaking pool tube slide
Water
race,
slide park fight, and it really wasn't.
I believe we have Bad
episode
Eggs, which
7
was just really boring.
That episode was just boring, in my opinion.
And then how could I forget episode 8?
Oh God,
what was that called again?
I think it was just called Taikai. I think.
Oh my God. But season 6, yikes.
But yeah, episode 9 and 10 of season 5, so good.
So yeah, my episode average for season 6 is a 7.1.
Oh my God.
And if you remove those last 3 episodes, dude, holy crap! I don't want to know what it is. I can't do
Or
the
if you
math in my
just
head.
take
but-
part 3 out in general, like Jesus.
Yeah, yikes. I did my Breaking Bad one too. You gotta zoom in this one more. See, only 3 episodes I have on here that are like, I mean, there's a fly right there at 7.6.
That is the best episode ever made.
No. I'm trying to remember what this is. Season 2. Okay, I remember this. This was the episode where literally the whole episode is about him, Walt. Like he finds like mold inside his house and he's like building a hole in it or something. I don't know. It wasn't really that great outside of the last moments where he's like, it was like when he's giving Walt Jr. the drinks, the alcohol, and him and Hank are getting mad at each other.
And he freaking gets into it with Hank.
And then this episode, I believe this episode, season 3, episode 4, is the episode where he's just crashing out the whole episode and throwing. Yeah, that was a little.
Was that the one where he almost was trying to like break into Ted's office?
It might be. I don't know. I think it's episode 2. I don't know. But this is just the ratings I made. But yeah, 9.2 and 9.3 for. I mean, season 1 is a 9.2, but it's also 7 episodes, so you kind of have to take that, how it goes. But yeah, lowest rated season 3, lower than season 2. That was surprising to me, especially with the fly episode. But I still think I probably still like season 3 over just for like I don't know, just because each episode's not as good doesn't mean I don't like the show as much. Jake's here. Snakes on plane. If you're out of 10, yeah, that's honestly being generous.
Yeah.
Hello. Fuck you, asshole. Bro, I just got out of work.
And yeah, Snakes on the Plane. One of the worst episodes I've ever seen.
Keeping the movie business alive, Noah.
You're driving on the network, ma'am?
How do you know?
Heard your blinker on.
No, you didn't.
Freaking. I'm surprised New Jersey they even put their blinkers on.
I don't have the time.
You guys drive like they do in India. You just like you make up the rules as you go along.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Sometimes
it's my turn to go now, buddy.
Like that feeling episode. I turn now.
Oh God.
Yeah, no. Sometimes
you're right. Breaking Bad. Yeah. Well, yeah, Breaking Bad, great show ever. We know the truth. Even though the bridge is better than Snakes on the Plane, even the bridge is better than. Oh yeah, dude, way better. 5 times better.
You're a lying whore, Noah, but.
The bridge, I would watch that like 10 times out of 10 more. Well, no, 7 times out of the week more than the freaking Snakes on the Plane.
Wait, Snakes on the Plane is
Dude, the only episodes that come to my mind, and I don't watch a lot of bad shows. If there's bad shows, I just don't watch them. But there's only a few episodes that come to my mind that I can say is worse than Snakes on the Plane, and all of them belong to She-Hulk. So that's how you know how bad this is. Even like episodes like the worst, like the terrible finales of Dexter, those are better than Snakes on the Plane. And I'm trying to think of what else. What was an episode I watched that's like really bad?
What happens on Snakes on a Plane again? I forget.
Dude, I'm not even gonna start.
Is that the one where
Miguel and Anthony diarrhea?
Zara, so
Bobby.
Matthew, there's actually 80 subplots going on at once that have no correlation, and also in 3 different parts of the world.
That's the Kim one. We were in Kim and Chosen, right?
Yeah, Kim and Chosen on the beach.
Kim and Chosen happened, was a
Robbie
2-character assassin. You have 2 character assassinations at the same time. I mean, it was phenomenal how they pulled that off. You have Robbie getting raped. You have Miguel, and in the means of that, you have freaking Miguel and Axel on the beach making some weird love triangle rival bull crap. Then as this is going on, you have Miguel and freaking and by the way, can I tell you how bad this is? Miguel and Johnny are getting there. They go to the hospital and they do a fake scare out that freaking Carmen is dead and the baby's dead. And then it cuts back to Anthony making himself diarrhea himself as part of like, oh, look at me, I apologize. I'm gonna make myself drink this, have diarrhea. Like, what the frick is going on? And on top of
you
that,
should apologize to me for not paying me $10.
and then it ends with him walking out.
Well,
butt ass naked. Like, everyone's just standing there. Like, what's going on?
Wait, who's naked again? Chosen?
Terry Silver.
Terry Silver. Well, he was naked.
Yeah. What a great episode.
Well. The gang's all here, dude. I'm not kidding. That was the closest I got to turn off Cobra Kai, like for the first time watching in my life. Like I literally had to take like a 20-minute break. Even when I thought they killed Kreese and I was freaking out and I was about to break my TV, it was still the finale. I had to watch it, and crazy stuff was going on.
Well, the gang's all here.
Even the sister's better than Six the Plane. Yep, way better.
What do you think is worse though, that or the no
Mercy?
No, that's the worst scene in Cobra Kai history. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest.
Shit is so. How did they build up?
No,
dude,
it's so crazy.
They built up 4 seasons with Kreese, 5 seasons of Kreese, and then like 3 of Terry Silver to have the most cool fucking sacrifice death in the show, and they made it the most corny shit ever. They made it a fucking boat exploded.
No, you know how bad it is, guys. So that whole episode got leaked on Twitter, and I didn't watch the whole episode. And remember, I hated part 1, I hated part 2, and I didn't have that much high hopes for part 3.
Oh no,
and
yeah.
The only scene I watched in part 3 I skipped to was that one. The worst scene of the
you
show.
sent it to me.
And I was like, I remember when the group, I'm like, guys, I saw a leak. Cobra Kai season part 3 is gonna be the worst thing in human existence. And I sent it to, I think, Tristan. I sent it to you because you guys asked or whatnot.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
You guys know how that least faith I was going into coming off part 1 and part 2, and my only snippet of part 3 was that.
I didn't want to watch it.
But then part 3 comes out and it was great.
But
then that crap. Dude, I want to find the video.
Don't forget the freaking Daniel versus AI Miyagi versus the skeletons.
This memory is like a fucking war memory in my brain. I was sitting in the kitchen. My mom was in the kitchen as well. I was sitting at the table eating fucking cereal, and you sent this to me. I dropped my phone.
Oh no!
like I started hearing like ringing sounds.
Bro, you're hyper. What's it called?
Hyperventilating. The world paused for a second with how awful this is.
Yeah, how the hell does that Snakes on the Plane have an 8 out of 10 IMDb? Actually, I know why. Cobra Kai fans have the IQ of a freaking rock. That's why.
To be fair, a lot of them.
Yeah, trust me, I know from my comments.
Yeah, with your little gooner, you're like your fantasizer.
What? You don't know
what I'm talking
about?
Bro,
what happened to the show? It used to be so simple. Now we got Kreese going. I mean, look, the show's always been corny in a way, but it wasn't killing off main characters.
It was endearing.
It wasn't killing off main characters, and it was also kind of self-aware at times. It wasn't just like it's trying
corny,
to.
But it kind of knew it was.
That right there, it's like they're trying to be serious. I mean, it has to be serious. How could that not be serious? You're killing off 2 characters, 2 huge main characters, not just the Cobra Kai, but the Karate Kid.
A character.
And I, for one, actually think that the actual idea is not bad of like Kreese dying, of him like defending Johnny and his family.
No, it was great, but why are they on a fucking boat?
Like if they both like ran each other with a sword and stabbed each other, or like Silver's about to grab like a knife or something, but then Kreese also has one, or whatever it is. You don't put it even I'll even go to the extent of even if you want to blow him up in that way. Where he pulls up the cigar, don't put it in slow motion. No mercy. And guys, for so long, I didn't even know he was finishing his sentence in no mercy. I just thought he's saying mercy.
Mercy, because it was so fucking stupid.
It was like a buff, dude. There's like a block in my mind that it could be that bad. It didn't even cross my memory, my mind. About a month later, I clicked. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's even worse. That scene got worse.
Because first of all, the mercy thing wouldn't even make sense because that is not showing mercy. You're fucking blowing him up.
I don't even know what.
But like the show went from being so realistic. Well, not so realistic, but like somewhat like, oh yeah, like this makes sense.
No, the circumstances weren't realistic, but the characters were realistic.
Yeah, but like everything that happened could theoretically, it would never happen, but it could. But like this was just so stupid.
No person's dying, and their last words is no mercy.
And then they're blowing up their ex-best friend karate sensei's fucking boat.
Hold on, I'm finding the video that I sent like you guys. I probably sent it to Tristan. Let me see. remember he asked for it.
I was gonna say you probably messaged Tristan less than all of us.
I can't find it. Was this it?
Bro, Instagram removed it.
Well, I was going to Tristan's old account. Is this his new account? Because I remember he got a new one.
No, that
Well,
was
no,
his
he had
old
an old one.
account.
Yeah, but I don't see it on his
That-
old one. Maybe he was on his new one. When did he get
Maybe
a
he
new
was
one?
like.
By the way, how the hell did
First-
Tristan get banned?
Yeah, why the fuck did Tristan get banned?
Oh no, it's on his new one. Okay, I'm gonna send it to myself.
Oh, you found it?
No, I'll send the group chat. Frick that. We'll just send the group chat. Yeah, let me play this, guys. This is what Jake saw. This is like Jake, you might want to. I don't know if you're driving, you might start getting flashbacks. Just take a
I'm
breathe.
gonna
Take a breath.
start having fucking PTSD.
Let me get this video. Let me share my screen.
When you share your screen, it might mute my thing again because it does that. If it does, just let me back in.
Okay.
Say something?
No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
You have fun, bro.
Oh my fucking god, dude. This shit is a joke.
The one scene I skipped to. Yeah, I'm not getting copyrighted for this. There we go.
Bro.
No!
Dude, what the frick?
Mercy.
Dude, the music to it, it's just like everything. Dude, it's like it was handcrafted by God to be the worst scene ever. It's like there's potential.
God gave Satan a script and said, cook here.
Dude.
Bro.
Mercy.
Even the explosion looks awful. What is that?
It's so fake!
What is that?
It looks so bad! It's so stupid!
You have fun, bro.
Okay.
You asked for it, John. I'm gonna fucking blow us up now.
Mm.
I'm gonna commit murder-suicide.
Yeah, and remember how obvious it was? How you see freaking Martin Coe's stunt double? It was like a whole different person, bro. It was like that freaking Michael Jordan commercial of his mom. You ever see that? Where he's like running, it turns like a whole. It's like she's like Bob running. It turns like a huge 6 foot freaking guy. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah!
God. Bro, what happened? Okay, I already read that. The choreography in that fight was bad. Yes.
Choreography?
That's what I said.
Poorly choreographed.
Choreography?
Bro, it was awful.
I didn't realize. I got my oil change and the guy turned my fucking lights off. That's why I can't see anything.
He did what?
He turned my lights off when I was getting my oil change.
Oh, what the hell?
What a mean thing to do. What the heck? I had to turn them back on. I was like, wait, why can't I see? He's trying to get me arrested.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of corny moments season 1. I can't recall anything like corny.
I mean, I guess like when they're like Cheeto pig. That's kind of funny. Though.
Oh, you know what? I know what it is. When Robbie and Sam are coming down to the party and Miguel's drunk.
Hey, what the hell, Sam?
Oh God. Or what else? I don't know. Season 2 is bad though. That was bad.
Season 2 is a corn fest.
Season what?
A porn fest.
Okay.
I said corn fest.
Oh yeah, right. A lot of
I said
popcorn
it the first time, you pervert.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Fucking Diddy Destroyer.
Dude, I'm trying to just think right off the bat. You had the whole dab thing, which almost made me commit to UCLA. I know it's 2018, 2019. I don't care. There's no excuse for that.
Wait, what that joke?
The whole thing of Robbie like pointing his finger and he's just still pointing it for no reason. I'm like, what the fuck's that about? What else? You had the whole Sam Wars and like I like the heat. Good Lord.
Oh gosh.
And Robbie's hair was not doing any favors, by the way.
Oh wait, I know a season. I know a season 1 moment that's corny. Wait, no, I know a season 1 moment that's corny. You know when Robbie is with his friends on a skateboard and it's like, what do you want to join some karate? He's like, no. It's my fucking dad. That moment sucks.
Oh, effing dad.
It's my
Okay.
fucking dad. All right,
Like we
bro.
got it. By
Yeah,
the way,
we
you should
know.
remind me of something, bro. You reminded me of my my outro for our, me and Evan's
It's my
bar free live.
fucking Wait, what was it? Oh my
Cobra
god!
Kai never fucking
Cobra Kai
died.
never fucking died. And then some guy was like,
All right,
"Oh,
guys.
it's so
Look,
corny."
I don't want to hear this crap. I don't know how you guys even remember that or even got that, but
I
the
don't,
end
I
of
don't
the
know how,
part 3
I don't know
live,
how Evan remembers that.
which was literally like 1 year ago, like 2 days ago. It was like 1 year ago, where we did our part 3 live, and it ended. We had like 50 viewers. We were ending it at like 900, like 1,000 viewers, and I don't know. I was being a little corny, bro. It's fine.
And
We
remember,
all were
Cobra
at that
Kai
time.
never fucking
And
died.
yes, I did say like Cobra Kai never. Then I really emphasize it. Fucking dies. Like like guys,
You were
it's bad.
like,
Okay?
remember, Cobra Kai never fucking died.
Like I'm insulting them or something. Like I'm scaring them away.
We got the cornball over here.
Dude, I don't get like I don't get like embarrassment for myself a lot considering all the stories I've told, and
Yeah, I don't know
but that
how.
right there for some
Dude, if I
reason
was
that's
you,
just
I would-
like that's just like oh god,
Bro,
oh
'cause That
no,
was recent. That was recent.
yeah, like I even have my same voice too. That might be why.
Because like the cringy moments, like a while
Like
ago,
you can go play like freaking Gucci Dog 17. I don't even sound like the same freaking species, okay? But that, no.
Well, yeah, because like all the old clips are funny because it's when we were younger.
Look, dude. All right, whatever.
But that was like 2 weeks ago.
That was a year ago. A year ago.
that was like yesterday.
Oh god, the No Mercy, dude. That's rough. That's
I
rough.
remember. Oh my god, at Comic-Con, you know how like I was meeting like Ralph Macchio, William Zabka and stuff.
Yeah.
I was showing my dad season 3, and I was like, "Oh my god, this episode is so good. I love this episode." That was the first moment. That scene was the moment I realized, wait, this show is like super corny at times. I was so embarrassed when she said that, and I looked at my dad, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Oh no!" I turned it off.
Yeah. The whole buildup of like, no, this ends tonight. No, Marcy. Like, why would you scream it like that?
It makes no sense.
Like, why would you just? Okay, I don't know.
And then 20 minutes later, she says, "This will never be over."
Yeah, this is the same thing.
Same in season 1.
It would have been so much better if you just said it like not yelled it. It was so dumb.
I'm gonna be honest. If you don't have Cobra Kai season 1 and you're at least top 2, I don't know if I can trust you. It's like another human being to another. I'm gonna be honest.
Season 1 has to be in your top 2.
Like, there's no way. I mean, if you put season 3 over it, or even like, let's say you have a season 2 or whatever, but if you're putting 2 seasons over season 1, like, you can't hand batch any 2 seasons that are better than season 1. I know people say season 5. Guys, season 5 is overrated. It's time we've moved on a bit. Had a great finale.
It is.
It had
But
a lot of great
season
moments.
was a little cringy.
It had the best arcs. I think like 3 phenomenal episodes. But guys,
but a lot of it was filler.
awful, and there's some really bad episodes. There's a whole episode about egg training. There's an episode where you have tube slide racing, and you have an episode where I don't want to get into where you have Kenny beat Hawk, call him Faux Hawk, and he's healing for air. You have random love drama coming out of nowhere.
Dying.
What was even the point? Guys, can somebody even tell me the point of Miguel and Sam breaking out? Like, what did I accomplish? They get back together.
That was ridiculous. Like, he literally just comes back.
I'm gonna go on my own journey. I need to do this, and she really doesn't change at all. Like, what the frick is that? Like, what?
And why did Kenny have to beat Hawk? Nothing happened with Kenny beating Hawk.
And by the way, yeah, because the Miyagi still got in. They're just being assholes. And by the way, the Mexico story arc has literally nothing to do with the show. And it's like
pointless.
3 episodes.
It's pointless.
Like I've always said, it makes Miguel look at Johnny as a real father. I feel like he was already kind of there.
What they should have done is at the end of season 4, give Johnny a really great speech to Miguel.
You know what it is? I think the creators just like wanting a cool ending of him like leaving. They're like, I don't know what to do now. Like let's just
they were like, oh shit, we actually have to do something with
throw
this.
stuff at the wall. And I mean, it was cool that it was a pathway to make Robbie and Johnny get together on a road trip.
But like,
Like I said.
but that was really it. All it did was accomplish that. Robbie and Miguel still hated each other. They hated each other even more.
Yeah. No, they hated each other for like a long time until they fought each other, and then
They hated each other even more after the Mexico trip.
Season 3 was corny. Oh yeah. Season 1,
season
Robbie
3
was
was-
something else. Yo, I disliked Robbie like passionately the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Robbie was like my least favorite character for a while.
But when season 3 and 4 comes along, I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
Much
Yeah,
And
but
I'll
like-
say it, outside of Johnny, he probably has the best arc in Cobra Kai because he's gone through the most up and downs. I know people say
Yeah.
Tori, but guys, she was a sitcom Looney Tune drug addict villain. Not drug addict,
Yeah.
actually. I mean, like that's what she came off as. She was like just there's no depth to her at all. Even season 3, where they gave her some depth, it was so undermined. You really don't get to see like any depth of her character until season 4. And her 4, 5, and 6 are great, even though it did annoy me. The second she gets to Miyagi, though, they take her out 2 episodes after, kill her mom, and put her right back in Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
Like,
they
walk right
fucking
back-
murder her.
Yeah,
mom
And I'm gonna
in
walk
cold
right
blood.
back to the manipulation trap I was into. That makes 0 sense at all. I don't know.
Yeah, like I left this and then I got.
And it's like they're
all my
best
friends
friends.
out of
She's
this.
best friends now. Like literally not just friends, best friends of Sam and everyone else. It was
and
kind of
dating
weird how they
Robbie.
became best friends right away, but they're best friends, dating Robbie.
Friends with
Pillow
Miguel.
fights.
Oh, don't get me started.
They're having like.
Dude, I remember the
and then, like,
trailer came out when I was so excited for season 6, saying it's gonna be the best season ever. When I saw that trailer, I'm like, dude, I think I made a video about like this trailer concerned me. Like,
you-
what?
about your
Why is
concerns.
Sam and Tori having pillow fights? And yeah, I remember after part 1 came out, me and Jake went on like a Discord call for a long time. My voice is shot. Literally, I can't speak.
No, we went on 2.
Yeah, we did for both. I remember you actually liked part 2 a lot, but when I first watched part 2, I'm like, dude, this is worse than part 1. I was
No,
so
I didn't
mad.
like part 2 a lot. I said it wasn't as bad.
No, but I remember like you liking it like a lot more than I did, and I just was like, dude, this is so bad.
No, but then I think I realized I was like, wait, this actually does kind of suck. Wait, no, which one did my rabbit die during?
Jesus.
Do you remember that?
No, I remember that.
My rabbit died in the middle of me
Dude,
watching
that had to be
Jurassic
the
Park.
third curse because I remember I got the flu that day.
Like
Literally,
it
after
was
I
the-
watched
that was
part 2, I got the flu and I was throwing up, and your freaking rabbit died.
Yeah, I finished watching it, and then my mom, as I was watching it, I think the last episode of the part, my mom was like, "Oh my god!" and my fucking rabbit was dead in the cage next to me.
Yeah, I remember a story. I said it a couple times. It's pretty messed up. But my sister, she saved this bunny from our cats outside. Our outside cats, they attack anything they see. That's what they do. I mean, they're not even really our cats. When we moved to this house, like in 2018, they were just here. There's like 7 of them. It's only like 2 now, but we feed them, whatever. We don't bring them in everything. They're not like the whole whatever. They're just outside, whatever. Not the point. They are attacking this rabbit. My sister saves it. She brings it in, becomes her pet. She names like Hope or something, which is a rough name for what's gonna happen. I think it was my brother's graduation party. I don't know exactly. I think it was. We had a lot of people over,
No,
and she's bringing up everyone to her room to show the rabbit, and it's in the cage, and it's just dead. She's like pushing it with a stick. It's just dead. I'm like, oh my gosh, and everyone's just like, oh. She's like, oh, wake up,
like the flight meme.
dude. Oh god, and
You want to hear a really depressing story though?
oh, Jake, seriously,
What?
fine.
You know what story I'm gonna tell?
Just
How I told
say
you this
what.
about
Say
my
the
cat.
frontliner. Say the frontliner. I'll know if you can say it.
My cat and the couch.
Cat on a couch.
You want to hear it?
Dude, if this is like the thing from Sopranos,
No.
on.
So, I was probably in like 7th grade, so I was probably like 13, like 12, 13. And my family rescued this baby kitten. It was literally like a week old. It was learning, and I'm not kidding. It was the summer. I spent an entire week with that cat. I did not leave its side one time. I slept next to it on the floor, like next to its heating area. Like we took somebody I took care of it literally 24/7, right? And it was starting to get healthy, and it was starting to be like all like fine and stuff. I leave for one afternoon to go play football with my cousin in my backyard. I come back in. I'm like, hey, you want to meet my new cat? So I'm looking around for it. I look under the couch, and I'm like, oh, there it is. I reach my hand under, and I pull the cat out from under the couch, and it is hard as a rock.
Oh
And
no!
it was dead. And like,
Did someone sit on it?
No, it just died. Like we brought it to it just died because it was sick. Because like we rescued it from like it was abandoned. But like I like pulled it out from under the couch, and I'm like I couldn't like get words out. So I was just like, oh my god. I was like, I think all I said was I was like, it's dead. And my dad was like, no, it's not. So and then he walks over and he's like, oh my god. And like I was so heartbroken. I literally was just like I was in such shock. I went over to my cousin and I was like, you wanna go outside? And like I just sat outside for like 4 hours. I still remember what it felt like.
There was a cat that like ran like I think like a year or 2 years ago of like the summer. Like this random cat just was at our house with our other cats outside. I don't know how it got here. But it was this like gray looking cat. And dude, for some reason, it looked like really like majestic. Like it looked like it was like mahogany or something. But that's not the point. The cat was just here. One day I'm out there playing football. Now it's like winter, or I think it was maybe like around October. But it's winter out, and I'm walking out playing football, and I see something on the floor. I think it's like a coat or a shoe. I don't know what it was, bro. The cat's just laying there, and it's like frozen and dead. And I don't know how it even happened because it gets cold, but all the other cats are fine. I don't know if it like broke its bone or like what happened.
It like died already, and then it just kind of froze there.
It was just there dead, and dude, my dad didn't get it, and when he grabbed it, it was like literally frozen shut. And another disturbing story: my cat's outside. Just show how much savages they are. They're really nice, actually nicer than the cat inside, because they actually like come up to me. I could pet them. The cat inside, you freaking walk by it too fast. It jumps up in the air and starts hissing at you like a damn. Not the point. But one time I'm out there playing basketball on my desk. On my deck. And there's just a squirrel's head. No body, just a head on the thing. Just sitting there on the deck. It's like, what the frick? I mean, it gave me flashbacks when I had to shoot all those squirrels that I was attacking my mom's garden. But no, I thought you're going with the story that they sat on it in the couch.
No, nobody sat on it. It just died.
That's like a thing that happened with the parents. Like when the kid was like sat on his dog really high and it killed it. But anyway, I was like, oh no, please don't be this. Not a little kitten.
No, that was the most heartbreaking moment of my life, I think. Because I still remember what it feels like. It was like, oh my god, I was devastated.
They should have introduced Yoon in season 5 and have him fight Hawk instead of Kenny. Yeah, I mean, I really don't give a frick about Yoon, to be honest. Is that even how I say his name? Like when it comes to me pronouncing Chinese names, bro, I'm sorry. He said he'll be right back.
Oh,
thank you, Robbie. Had the best arc from the team. I mean, from the entire series outside of Johnny. Like he thought on the right side, did what's right, and he lost by becoming dirty. He thought a little more dirtier. I mean, he would have won if he didn't get distracted, but he thought on the darker side and still lost. Then even when he was most balanced, he went out there and fought his hardest and still lost. But in all those losses, he found his true meaning about what he was actually fighting for, and I think that's beauty to it. And of course, there's a lot of dumbasses out there that'll say that, oh, I can't believe they robbed Robbie. Just tell me you don't understand his character. That's fine. And look, you could not have done that with Johnny Lawrence. It could not have been Johnny. I lose. I still have my family with you. Like what Daniel was saying. Like it's not like, oh, but if Johnny could have lost, right, and he could have still had his family, he could have had that thing about him losing in the Karate Kid, and it's not about what you win, but what you're fighting for. Then why not have him lose? Because it wouldn't matter if it's win or lose. It's not the same here. Not only is Johnny the main character, you need him to win at the end. That's a whole different argument. Another thing is, Johnny comes from a trauma where his whole life went downhill. He became a band. Trying to get into everything. Lost trust for everyone. His only father figure in his life was Kreese, who abandoned him. He became drunk, alone. Eventually, he had a kid, but he was a deadbeat to him. Wasn't even there when he was born. Threw in and out of jobs, probably threw in and out of girlfriends. Just a rough life of misery ever since that. I mean, I know it sounds ridiculous, like, oh, it was just your teenage years, you move on. You understand, like, that he was a weak kid and he was molded, and his whole entire frame of the world was set and made by that. So it goes beyond just karate. It's how you viewed the entire world. So when it was shattered, like in an exact moment in a kick, that's when the trauma just led through. So he goes through a trauma of all that stuff. But so when he gets here, he cannot lose again. Robbie is not the same way. He lost and he got back on his feet and went to fight on another side. Then he went back on his feet and did this. He did that. For the whole moment, he's going for his own journey in this like 2-year span. So him losing there, it's not this trauma thing. It's not like, oh, this was what I was trying to be. I was trying to be a winner. It's never was that. It's about who you really are. And yes, that is kind of true to Johnny, but not to the same level, not even remotely close. So if Robbie just won, it actually undermines his arc of losing, because then it makes every single loss feel like, oh, but don't worry, because you're going to get to a place where you're going to win. Because then that means those losses are about what he's fighting for. I'm fighting for the good things. It undermines it, because if it's about just him as a character, him as a person, and what he's actually there and who he's with, if it's not about that, and it's always about you need to win, and he actually does win, it's basically a journey of I got here to win, not I got here to be the person I am. What you don't see that unless you lose. So yeah, that's basically the best way I can describe it. Anyway. I missed when I was excited for season 6. I mean, look, I wasn't that excited for part 2. I mean, I was really excited for part 1, but part 2, I was like, ooh. But when we started getting close to it, I started getting my faith in it. I was so excited, probably like almost as excited for part 1, because I was like, you know, it's a slow start. They're gonna pick it up. It's gonna be phenomenal. After part 2, yeah, I was not excited for part 3 at all. I mean, really, I didn't even feel it. Like it was more sad going into part 3 than excited just because of the show's ending. Not because the season's ending, not because, oh, it's going to be so great. No, it just the show's going to be over. So, and yeah, plus the wait from November to February felt like an entire year, because it was like a ghost town. There's nothing. No promotion. Roddy, if you told your past self who just watched season 4 that season 6 was the worst season, what would you believe? Would he believe you? Well, if it's my actual future self saying that, I'd probably believe myself. But if it's just some random person like saying like, oh, let's say all the seasons were made and this guy saw all of them and he says this is the worst season, I probably would not believe him. Especially if he says it's the final season, because then I would be like, there's no way they dropped the ball at the final season. I was under the impression that every season is going to keep getting better and better. I mean, I wouldn't say it's out of the possibility. I mean, it never crossed my it never did not cross my mind that Cobra Kai could have a bad ending. Like after season 5, like I was like thinking like I've had ideas what they can do, but I didn't really know like what is like. I always had ideas of the ending and stuff, but like I don't know how this is going to be stretched down to an entire season. But I never let it enter my mind, because every time I've had questions about what they're going to do, I go watch the season and they blow me away of ideas and how they show these ideas, how the actors portray it, and I'm just like, wow, they really just they surprised me again. So I didn't think about it too much. But when I got to season 6, it's like they actually came down to level that we were at, where like they don't know what to do, and they were just throwing ideas at the wall and going back in the past and ripping it up into the future, like completely changing your characters. Every character is like literally nothing how they were at the end of season 5. It's like it feels like it's a parody of Cobra Kai. Robbie had a good day. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, those are people who just care about the wins. They care about the TikTok edits. They care about like fight arguments. About, oh, I'm Stan Robbie. I'm Stan Miguel. Miguel's better than Robbie. You know, no diff. Like, shut the frick up, please. I wish Robbie won the tournament, but hey, at least they had a good arc and ending, unlike Hawk, who fell off season 4. Yeah, and look, there's no problem with people wanting him to win because they're a fan of him. But I think if you're a fan of a character, your number one obligation is their arc. And I truly believe that the best arc for him was to lose, because that only in that loss will he see what he was fighting for. If he just won, he'll look at all his past losses as, hey, man, I had to go through that to get to this win. Now, hey, man, I went through that. I'm still going through it, because it's not about that. It's about who I am. So, yes, you could still see that in a way about, oh, I went through all this stuff and I finally won because I became the man who I am. You can still kind of get that feeling, but you don't get it. You're not gonna get a scene of him crying to John. He's saying Karate's got his girlfriend, his dad. You're not gonna get that scene even remotely to the same level if he won. So people thinking that undermines his arc. I just don't think you understand his arc, or you have a way different fundamental likes of Robbie, because I don't know. To me, I feel like all those losses about fighting on the good side, fighting on the wrong side, and now here he is fighting for everything he's become and still losing. It doesn't make him weak. He fought harder than anyone else, and I'm pretty sure he was cheating. Axel, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, he was kind of fighting dirty. So I just think you're just not seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like Miguel's arc about, and what were people yapping in my ear for freaking an entire year about Miguel needs to fight larger than life. Okay, is going to a college larger than life? What the frick? And I don't know why this whole entire episode revolved around them going to some frat party. So stupid. Going in between that and freaking Carice getting bit by a king cobra. Jesus. You're doing it for like 5-10 minutes. You can't just do that. Anyway. At least he beat Miguel and Quan in season 6. So W Robbie. And I loved Robbie versus Axel. Yeah, it was good. By the way, has anyone else seen these new Cobra Kai memes on Instagram? Because it's starting to worry me again. We sent them in the group chat. So if you guys don't remember, back in July when Cobra Kai became a meme, it was a rough time to be a Cobra Kai fan, bro. That was a rough time to be a Cobra Kai fan.
Is that you, Mr. Miyagi? Who the
Cobra
fuck
Kai
is
was getting flamed as the corniest show ever, and like being a Cobra Kai fan, you had to kind of like hold your head down low a bit because people are gonna think you're a cornball. It was not. They were just roasting it. Now there's a new one I see out there. For whatever reason, I don't know what it's even about, but every single time it has damn Lab Rats theme song under it. I don't know why, but I'm like, you had to see this. We said in the group chat here. Me and Tristan were sending some of them. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys some of these memes out here.
That's good.
Now, no, it's not as bad as part 1, but I just pray that Cobra Kai does not become a meme again, because I remember last time it was not so good. I make a whole video about it. All right.
This show's over. Why is
the thing, what they're saying is, this has 300,000 likes, but what it's saying is, when your mom who drinks 12 coffees a day catches you with a single energy drink. So this is what they show. So I've probably seen this damn thing about 10 times. Even the top comment, that's not the Miyagi way of 20,000 likes. We are not doing this again, guys. We're not. I'm sorry, but this looks so bad out of context. This looks so bad out of context with just him in the middle of this business, just kicking this guy's drink out of his hand. Like, you ever not see the sugar? Like, what the hell is going on? And then what else do we got? Yeah, here's this one.
Oh boy.
How Mother Effers in 2020 genuinely felt recruiting you to their unknown Fortnite clan of 3 members. 128,000. Here we go. Top comment says, bro is spying on high schoolers. Who let this man into the school? Actually, who let him in? It gets worse. Okay. How Mother Effers who genuinely smoke, drink, vape, and taste their own I'm not going to get into what that is. React when the waiter puts tomatoes in their burgers. All right, can I say real quick? Why do I always hear people say they hate tomatoes in their burgers and they can't eat tomatoes and it's so nasty? What the frick's that about? How do you not have a tomato in your burger? That makes no sense to me. Matthew, you're not one of those people, are you?
I don't eat tomatoes in my burger. Sorry.
Oh, so you don't like tomatoes?
I don't care for tomatoes.
Whatever. Let me just watch it. And with the Lab Rats, I don't know why. The hell is that?
What? What was that?
Wait, I didn't see this whole thing. What was that? Something like popped up on the. What was that? Yo, what was that?
What does that have to do with anything?
Anyway, Here's another one. God Lord. When I see the cook putting tomatoes on my burger, so I tried to drop him, but he genuinely puts me to sleep. Oh my god. And there you go. Yeah. All right, what did he send me?
In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry.
Yeah, I gotta say about this. I know it's funny, just to read that because it is true. But people think that makes these characters corny. I think it's the complete opposite because it actually shows you how deranged they are. You know what I mean? It's just how psycho they are. Clearly, they are. You watch the show. Using their war trauma to place it in here, so I know it comes off corny, but I think if people actually watch the show and they knew the lore, they would like it a lot more. All right, let's see some chat now. These memes, bro. Like, why the Lab Rats theme song though?
Yeah,
I've not heard that song or watched that for years. When I heard that, like, it was like, oh my gosh. Have you seen the AI Mr. Miyagi videos of him causing up a storm? I think I've seen one of those before, yeah. Bringing back Cobra Kai memes in the big 2026. Yeah, like, guys, come on now. Let the show rest in peace, bro. Let it rest. Start going after the boys, bro. Do you want me to show what I had to watch? Freaking what I was watching the boys? Do you guys want to
might
see
get
this?
demonetized or banned from life?
It's just vulgar language, or very vulgar language. May I highly emphasize? Well, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what.
No one's gonna get banned.
So I say this was the peak Tristan Matthew was talking about. Tristan says I don't see the problem. I don't know if Tristan's a freak, but let me just show you guys.
I'm gonna suck your cock so fucking hard. It's so good. You're gonna look in your own eyes when you come.
Okay, you do realize I live in a household of my siblings, and I have to turn it up because I can't hear it, especially when Butcher speaks. I can't understand a sentence he's saying. So this was loud, and I'm like, oh my gosh. People are gonna hear this. And I had my headphones are lost. Thank God I found them now. Matthew, what the frick? I don't see the problem. Okay, Tristan. That freak. Apparently it gets worse. Like, bro, this is tapping the line, Matthew. It's tapping the line of abrutalated. It's tapping it. No, I haven't seen any old man's freaking wing sticking out, falling in a glass table yet. Good Lord, don't get me started on abrutalated, bro. Honestly, I think that was some weird fetish that the creators are doing. It's almost like, bro, if you're gonna do that,
just Cobra Kai.
Just go make freaking like porn videos if you want to do that. Don't gaslight us. There's gonna be some great action show and just naked people, old naked people, gay naked people. Like, I don't want to see this, guys. Like, bro, I was gonna go watch out support of the Cobra Kai creators. What the frick? And then everyone's getting so mad when it gets canceled. Oh, I can't believe this. You can't believe it. Like, bro, just go make your own videos if that's what you want to do, guys. Okay. But don't put it on Netflix and manipulate me to watch it. Man, I'm not gonna go there. Cobra Kai is so cringe. It's more like a Looney Tunes cartoon show. Yo, you know what?
This is from a Stranger Things.
You're from a Stranger Things fan? I dump your ass. Bah, 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 bah. Okay, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, well, boyfriends lie all the time.
This guy would just fall asleep in season 3. Don't get me started. You know, this guy just really irritated me. Cobra Kai is not Looney Tunes cartoon show.
Of season 3.
You want to talk about cartoon show? How about that? Kreese is just karate. It's not that deep. Of course it's not. That's why it makes him interesting. Cobra Kai sexpert. Sorry, expert. Wait, that's sexpert. No, it's expert. Okay, if it's just Stranger Thing,
it just looks
Stranger Things sexpert, but Stranger Things expert. You know, you really got to put spaces in your things, bro. I'm thinking you're some sexpert or something.
Just the way they spelled it.
Boys is overrated and way overhyped, in my opinion. I can't deny that there. At least so far. Oh, bro, Obliterated was weird, dude. That's really stretching the word weird. I mean, honestly, I see like a weird scene of like people talking. That's weird. That's disturbing. Okay, so now this guy's just rage baiting us in the chat. Like, okay. Like, you can't rage bait me because like I do rage baiting for a living. You just can't do it. Maybe you can rage bait Matthew. Maybe you'll work on Matthew.
I don't really care. So,
I mean, the Acolyte literally starts making it really ruins the idea of Star Wars by making the dark side and the light side conflicting it by showing, the light side is a bit more evil than it looks. Literally, the entire thing of it was there's no gray areas. People can be gray areas, but when you're on a side, you're on a side. You become overcome by the Force. Okay, you become evil. So trying to do that is ridiculous. And why that? There's some people, I don't remember exactly, but there's like gay lesbian witches or something. I don't remember, but it's just like, what the frick? But I will say the fighting and like the lightsaber fights are really good in that show. I don't know. The Acolyte was horrendous. Horrendous. Yeah, that was not good. Anyway, I did watch. Wait, Matt, did you watch Whiplash yet? I told you to watch that. Yeah, I did. You did watch it. Okay. What do you think?
It's pretty good. My dad says thank you, by the way.
Thank you? What do you mean thank you?
Well, he watched it with me and he enjoyed it.
Oh. Well, what do you give 1 out of 10?
I'm going to give it an 8.7 out of 10. I thought it was really good.
I give it a 10 out of 10, obviously. Yeah, that movie's great. It's on Netflix, guy. You should watch it. Probably my favorite movie ever. You know, them and Rocky are like sitting on top. You know, only 3 10 out of 10 movies I give. It's that, Rocky, and Logan. Everything else, there's no movie. Those are only movies that I fit in a category where, you know, I think they're all kind of equal. There's no other movies that can fit in that category to me. Even though, like I said, the other 3 that are, I go back and forth for, like Spider-Man 2, Back to the Future, and Godfather. All great movies, but, you know, not to that caliber. But yeah, I did finally watch Marty Supreme, the new movie. I do take it over Sinners as my favorite movie of the year. So there's that. I'm sure Matthew's excited. What? I said you'd like that because you're always hating on Sinners. It's not my favorite movie of the year anymore. Does that make you happy?
Yeah, it does actually.
Okay.
I have no idea what Marty Supreme is, but
how have you not heard of that? It's like a really popular movie, and like there's like a lot of promotion.
Well, apparently not. If I haven't heard about it.
Well, you also live under a freaking rock, dude. I play this guy. He doesn't know what Thriller is by Michael Jackson. What the frick? He doesn't know what Thriller is by Michael Jackson. Never heard of it in his life. Matter of fact, he didn't know any Michael Jackson song. Matter of fact, he didn't even know what Bohemian Rhapsody was by Queen. Literally the most viewed song ever. 2 billion views. 2 billion views.
Never really listened to either of those artists, so you know. But power to you, I guess,
dude. What?
Noah's about to throw a fit. This is funny.
What? I didn't do anything. I know what you're talking about. But what were you saying there? You're saying a sentence. Okay. Anyway, yeah, March. So. You said kudos to you. What is kudos to me? What?
I said power to you, I guess. So that was my sentence.
I thought you said kudos to you. Like I did something. Yeah. I'm not gonna make a whole Marty Supreme review. I put it inside my top 10. I talked about it there. But yeah, great. I mean, dude, phenomenal soundtrack. I mean, their original score and their music they used. It was like all 80s soundtrack, and it was weird because the movie takes place in the 1950s, and like the it looks like it's from the 1950s. Like they do everything, but all the songs are from the 80s, like Forever Young. It's also really cool because there's so much actors in there that are not actors, like no acting experience at all. But yeah, Scream 7 next week. Can't wait. I'm not. I mean, I've seen the first one. Actually, I think I've seen all 4 of them, all 5. I didn't see 6 and 7. I haven't seen 6 or 7 yet. Mario Scream was incredible. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I wouldn't say it's like as great as people say it is, but it is good. I think Timothée Chalamet, whatever his name is, I think he should win the Oscar. I know, like the battle, the debate is kind of between him or DiCaprio. I think DiCaprio was really great, but I think he should win it. Plus, dude, that guy, he's been trying to get an Oscar forever, and he's gonna keep pushing to get one. Like he was doing a little too much method acting in that thing, bro. Like the paddle scene, and if you've seen the movie, the paddle scene, he was actually him, and they would have had someone to do it for him, but he actually did it himself. I'm like, yo, bro, just give this guy the Oscar. I don't want to see the limits he pushed, bro. Like that okay? Just give him the Oscar. He should have won for Dune Part 2. Who would they give it to? The freaking guy with the big nose. I got a big nose too, but whatever. Either way, he should have won it then. Or no, I'm thinking about the Bob Dylan one. He was nominated for that. But yeah, Dune Part 2. That was who won it in that year? Anyone know? Maybe did Dune come out in 2023? Yeah. Frick. I don't remember who won the Oscar that year. The Long Walk is depressing. One of the best movies of 2025. I people talk about that. I haven't seen it, but I'll probably watch it eventually. I said we look up the discussing film stuff real quick, see what we got for film news, and then we'll probably wrap it up. So, bro, why is Charlie Kirk on my thing? This is not okay. There we go. Okay, technical difficulties there. That could have gone bad. Kevin Feige says Sinners should win Best Picture at the Oscars. The Academy doesn't always, in my opinion, recognize movies that are most relevant to audience today, but boy, did they hit the mark with this one. Well, they're nominated for like 16 Oscars, most in history, so they should at least win one. Should win Best Picture, though. Honestly, I would not be mad if they do. Either that or Marty Supreme should win Best Picture. All right, bro. What the hell is this? One Piece. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
You know what? Let's just keep it going. Yo, dude. Okay. Remind me never to watch the show.
What is
Actually,
this?
don't remind me. You won't have to remind me. I'm just never going to watch it. Live action or animated. By the way, the animated has like 400 episodes. Hell no. In one season. Interstellar is his favorite movie that he starred in. I didn't even know he was in Interstellar. First behind the scenes teaser of Michael Jackson biopic. Okay. Here's the Black North trailer. So they're going to release it in 2 versions. One's in black and white. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
Yeah.
Is that what they're going to do? Because that's what I heard someone say. So they're going to both on Prime Video, one in black and white, one in color. Just make it black and white. They're going to have Sandman in it. I mean, I don't know. Nicolas Cage has not been the greatest actor his last couple of years. He's been pretty bad. So I don't know what to expect, but we'll see what we get. And I believe he is the voice actor for Black Noir in the animated movies. The what's it called? Into the Spider-Verse? Cross Spider-Verse, whatever. I don't know. We'll see how Black Noir goes. Chris Hemler says Avengers Doomsday is incredibly emotional and incredibly powerful. It's gonna blow you away. This one, I don't know how they do it. I mean, I do think it'll be good. I do. Obviously, he would say this. He would say this if it was the freaking worst movie ever. So it doesn't really matter. But still, I mean, I initially was not that much faith in it with the whole stuff with it being Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, but I think it could be good. Played a great villain in The Long Walk. Mark Hamill. What do you guys think of season 3 of School Spirit so far? I haven't seen it, but Matthew's seen it. What do you think, Math?
Yeah, it's pretty good so far.
Okay. Now Kanye West got a song called School Spirit. You should listen to it. Haley Berry won't be says you won't be appearing as Storm in the Avengers Doomsday. Storm is not there, I promise you. You all think I'm gonna be being coy and I'm being silly, but I'm not there. Why would you bring back the other X-Men but not her? It makes no sense. I don't know. She could just be saying that. Oh my gosh, Matthew's favorite show, season 3 is coming out. XO Kitty, season 3, April 2nd. You excited, Math?
I don't even know what that is.
You literally ranked every single episode. You told me backstage is your favorite show.
Yeah, right.
Okay, you don't want to admit it. Fine. Mortal Kombat 2. The trailer will release February 25th. Okay. I remember the first one was kind of, I don't know. A Valentine gift from reception. The new horror movie that follows a man who makes a wish to win his crush's heart, but when he gets exactly what he asked for, it becomes at an evil price. What does that even mean? Whatever. Apple hopes to begin filming the Severance season 3 this summer. The studio expects the show to have at least 4 seasons and could eventually expand to spinoffs. I haven't seen the show, but I'll tell you now. If any show's good and it's going good, if the moment I hear spinoffs, I get worried. The second I hear it. Nothing all spinoffs have to be bad. Most spinoffs are actually pretty good, but you know what spinoffs are 99% of the time made for? Money. And sucking the story dry. Joe Carey to play Harry Osborn. Like, he would be a good guest, but I just think it's like, I don't want a new Harry Osborn being like such an obvious Hollywood pick. I want it to be something like, I don't like when people do that. I like when it's like someone you don't know too well. 10 years ago, Deadpool released in theaters. Can I say something? Deadpool's probably the most overrated movie of all time. Can I say it?
Here we go.
Here we go. Someone has to say it. These movies are not that good. Even me, who was glazing Deadpool and Wolverine,
I understand that, but
even that movie was like, dude, that movie was not that good outside of the action.
I understand that. There's
like not really even that much of a story. I mean, the action and visuals are really good, and the comedy's okay. It's a little overcooked sometimes, but the story and everything that goes with that, like, it's just not that good. It's not. And honestly, the breaking the fourth wall, I'm not a fan of, or the third wall, whatever the hell it's called, because it takes you out of the movie. And I know it's kind of what the point is. It's supposed to be satire. It's supposed to be that. I get that. I'm not saying that's not what they're doing. I understand what they're doing. I'm just saying I don't like it that much. I don't. Quit hating on Deadpool was great. Nah, it wasn't not that good, guys. I exiled my Twitter. Okay. Well, I'll get that pull up. Yeah, I just think like the original Deadpool was okay. I enjoyed it. It was all right, but it was not as good as people say it is. Deadpool 2 was just not good. The movie was not good. Literally just a bad movie. And then Deadpool 3, outside of the action and fan service, that's really all it is. There's no depth. There's nothing to it. I mean, I think we really got that. I know a lot of people say this time, like people say this in No Way Home or Infinity War, and it's not true. When they say it, they say, like, "Oh, we all got possessed by the hype, and we're all just hyped, and it was just like the movie's not that good." Those are not align to me with No Way Home or most movies. People just say that to be different because they don't have a lot of friends or whatnot. But this one here, I actually do think is like, yeah, we got controlled by the hype, by Hugh Jackman and everyone, the cameos. That movie was so all over the place. It's insane. But I don't know. That's just what I think. Let me go back to where I was. I think we're like right here. Yeah, right here. All right. Bro, that's pushing a bit. No Way Home is overrated. Okay. I'm not gonna crash out. It's too late for that, but dude.
Noah's out of energy.
Can people stop just trying to be different for like one moment, please, and just accept
Noah's
reality?
out of energy, Tim. You can say whatever you want.
Can we just accept reality for a bit here and stop acting like you're different with your Spider-Man takes? Shut the frick up. Shut up. You're wrong.
You should see when freaking Jake and Noah get into the Spider-Verse being overrated or whatever, or just not being as good as the live action movies.
Hey, Streaming Star, it might have something to do with he's 50 years old.
And Way Home nerfed to it. Well, he was old, so
yeah, he's only 60 years old, ma'am. Mr. Ma'am. You know what? I'm gonna say this. If you are a fan of Spider-Man and you're a fan of what the idea of Spider-Man is about sacrificing your personal life for the people around you, which we see in Spider-Man 1, we see in Spider-Man 2, we kind of see in Amazing Spider-Man. It's like the core message of Spider-Man of being the friendly neighborhood guy who has to give up everything, give up his real life. Those are the best hero stories. Seeing the personal life interfere with it. We see in Invincible with Mark a lot. This here, it shows it at the highest order. Now, I personally still like Spider-Man 2 more because it's a lot more personal. It's just one Spider-Man, it's one journey, and you actually like see the loneliness he deals with and see the conflictions about him wanting to be with Mary Jane or whatnot. But this here, he makes the ultimate sacrifice of letting his whole entire friends go to save these people. And by the way, how perfect it is that all these villains that died in other universes, you actually give them meaning and depth. And I'm sorry, I love the original Spider-Mans, but in that one, they didn't show that much depth. Outside of Dr. maybe Octopus, he had good depth in Spider-Man 2 with his arc, but it wasn't anything too much. They were made to be Spider-Man's villain, and that was about that. They showed a little backstory. The acting was great. The villains were great, but you don't explore it like you do in No Way Home. And may I add to it that you see Spider-Man, Peter Parker actually try to do the right thing, actually try to do right these villains. He doesn't go after them. He tries to do it, and with that, Aunt May gets killed. And then you get all these other Spider-Mans who deal with the same trauma. You get all of them in the same movie fighting together against these heroes. And he wants to kill Green Goblin, but he doesn't, and he lets him go. And he sacrifices the ultimate sacrifice to be the perfect Spider-Man. This is what Spider-Man's about. So if you say it's overrated, then you just don't like the idea of Spider-Man. You're not a Spider-Man fan. What do you want me to say? You're not a Spider-Man fan. You don't like Spider-Man. You like Spider-Man. You don't love Spider-Man, and that's fine. Or you have a whole different mindset about what Spider-Man is supposed to be. And if that's the case, then please tell me it. Because if it is, I guarantee you it's not as good as the real message about sacrificing it for your personal life. And if you think it's that and you don't think that show at the highest order in any fiction comic ever, in No Way Home, with all the Spider-Mans there and all the villains there and everyone there making the sacrifice for the world while the media is torturing him alive, then you're an idiot. That's all I gotta say.
I thought you were not going to crash out.
That was not a crash out. Okay, people gotta stop over.
It was still a rant.
No, people need to stop saying the word crash out. Crash out is like when I'm screaming and jumping up and down and slamming the desk, which almost happened at time. No, that has happened. I think that happened. Where I was having the last time I was having my debate with Jake about 11 being the main character, which is such a stupid debate. Like, who cares?
Is objectively not true, but whatever.
Okay.
It literally isn't, but whatever.
She has more screen time than her. The plot revolves around her. The main villain revolves around her. Shut the frick up. Just because she had a better arc, doesn't mean she had a better character. Jesse had a better arc than Walt at times. Was he the main character Breaking Bad? No.
I mean, at times Walt wasn't the main character either, so
he is the main character.
I mean, I'd argue Skylar's the main character, but
okay. You're pushing it, buddy. You're pushing
I mean,
it.
you could argue Kim Wexler is the main character of Better Call Saul.
I want. Okay, I won't argue that. I won't argue that.
Oh Jesus! You were glazing Cobra Kai. Wait, go back to the other one.
Wait, I'm gotta get back to where I was.
No way.
Brand New Days is a ridiculous title.
Yeah, I know,
it
dude.
is.
Cry's pushing it for saying Deadpool is overrated.
You said No Way Home's overrated, dumbass. You said No Way Home's overrated. Oh, but Deadpool, a 15-year-old guy who just discovered the internet. That's the type of comedy they use in it.
I mean, No Way Home should, at the very least,
I'm sorry, but Deadpool's comedy has ruined this generation because everyone thinks they're so funny now by looking at their camera and doing dances. It's not funny.
I mean,
And
No
the
Way
Shield
Home
does it too. Breaking the fourth wall almost made me.
No Way Home should at least be a top 3 Spider-Man movie for most fans, at least.
Absolutely. If you're gonna put
Like,
you're gonna put a if you're gonna put a cartoon over No Way Home, I mean, I'm sorry, I just can't help you. If you're gonna put a cartoon over No Way Home, I can't. I physically, emotionally cannot help you.
For me, like my top 3 Spider-Man movies is Spider-Man 1 and 2, and then No Way Home. It has to be those 3.
Okay, this is why it needs to be number 3. Because by the way, if you don't have Spider-Man 1 and 2 in your top 3, then I just don't know if I can even like look you the same. To be honest, but if you're gonna put those 2, then you got a third spot. Okay, now let's just go down the line of what you put in here that's not No Way Home. If you put any of the goth Spider-Man of freaking Andrew Garfield, then you're a sicko. You're a sick person. You put that over No Way Home. If you put Homecoming over No Way Home, then there's something something wrong with your brain. It's a good movie. That movie is also kind of over the place. You put Far From Home, even though I do like that, and people do overhate it for no reason at all. You put that over No Way Home, there's also something wrong with you. So now we got those out of the way. Now we're just gonna get it out of the way. If you're gonna put a cartoon, and you guys can say it's peak and great and everything, I like it. But if you're gonna put a animated thing that was drawn by a guy who's probably overweight, drawing their facial expressions, if you're gonna put that over a real actor holding the helmet of Spider-Man with all 3 of the actors in their physical realm making a real movie, then you're an idiot. And by the way, even if you want to talk about story, they don't reach the peaks of story there that they do in those movies either way. So don't even get me started on stories or arcs or whatever the frick you're going to yap about. Don't go there. Okay? When you're looking at real actors and real humans who actually make you feel the emotions on a 10 times more extent, and all 3 of the Spider-Mans in the same movie with all the villains and all their, and you have William Dafoe, you have all the actors. If you're going to put a drawing and voice actors, dude, I don't know what to say to you. So, with all that being said, if your top 3 is not the first 2 Spider-Man, and I know it seems like, oh, I'm singling out, like it needs to be this, but I just think if you're a Spider-Man fan and you don't have the first 2 Maguire Spider-Mans and that in your top 3, then I just don't know what to say. And I know people will overrate the hell out of the animated movies. Fine. You can love the movies, but when we're talking about the real top 3, like leaving our opinions out of the side, we're talking about the real objective top 3s, and you're putting a drawing over, and then, dude, just stop. Just please stop. Because we all know the first 2 Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans are in the top 3 objectively. That's not a debate. Yeah. That changed superhero comic books forever. There'd be no Avengers of that. Okay. And if those are easy, now the first spot needs to be No Way Home. Why? Because it's not only the highest extent of what the meaning of Spider-Man is, it also has all 3 of the Spider-Mans in it, and it also has a great story. And all the villains and all the visuals and everything. You're not going to put a drawing in there. If you want to do it for your own personal list, fine. We're not going to put a drawing and a cartoon in there with voice actors. Guys, we're talking about the real Spider-Man here. Okay? No. Just stop. Please. You want to see a trash movie? Watch Love and Fun and Anime Free. Yeah, I'm not going to.
I've never seen Ant-Man 3, but I heard it's bad.
You want to talk about
season 5, but now you say it's already. I mean, opinions change over time. I mean, I had season 5 at one point as like, number 1, my top spot, but then, rewatching it a couple times, I'm kind of lower on it, and I actually put season 1 over it in season 3.
Guys, you want to know how much my opinions changed over the years, bro? Just go back to my oldest video and watch my season ranking, bro. I'm pretty sure I put like the freaking Karate Kid remake over one of the Cobra Kai seasons. So look, my opinions change, man. All right. Okay, I don't think I did that, but I did something that was stupid. I don't remember what I did, but I looked back. I was like, I was disgusted with myself. Oh yeah, I put the Karate Kid remake over Karate Kid 3. I'm not gonna like my opinions change, guys. People change. People change. I don't want to hear it, Noah. Okay. Tim McGuire needs justice. He needs his Spider-Man 4 solo movie. It's too late, buddy.
It's never gonna happen.
It's too late.
I mean,
And
Sam
Spider-Man 3.
Raimi has said that he wants to do it, but it's never gonna
I
happen.
wouldn't even want it now because he's too old. And like I would like the idea of an older Spider-Man. It could work, but I just think like with everything going on with Doomsday, I don't want to see McGuire as Spider-Man get stretched out and overrun. I just think it had the two greatest comic book movies of all time. Let's just leave it like that. And Spider-Man 3, whatever happened there.
Trilogy.
11 is a side character. A side character.
W
Okay,
Vecna.
All right, so now you're just rage baiting, okay?
W Vecna.
Oh, I thought it's season 4. Oh God, okay. See that's the issue. I thought he was talking about. For some reason I thought it was season 4. I was about to really crash out. Season 5, okay, I agree. I agree. But what is that? But if this had anything to do with the argument about me talking about she's main character season 4, has nothing to do with it, by the way. 11 sucks in season 5.
I mean, she barely shows emotion until like the last episode when
she shows emotion. She's just mogging everybody.
Like when Max like wakes up, she's like, "Oh, it's you." Like what?
Kelman Lavin says the idea of the Secret 9 episode or anything season 5 was dumb. The show is done, guys. Okay, yeah, that doesn't even have to be said, guys.
I think they're trying to cope because they didn't like the ending or whatever.
No, it goes beyond that. Stranger Things fans are absolute lunatics. They should be in a mental hospital. Honestly, that right there should be enough evidence. That right there should be enough evidence for the freaking Supreme Court or whoever the hell to reinsinuate or bring back insane asylums. Just by their fans and the Stranger Things fans in general, that should be enough evidence to bring insane asylums.
Part of the reason why they're doing
bring them to a psychiatrist, pumping them up in drugs, putting them in a psych ward full of drugs, making them worse, put them in a straitjacket. They're psychopaths. Not everything.
They keep making these like AI alternate endings that are like everywhere. They were doing that with Cobra Kai too.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They're doing a Peaky Blinders movie. Okay, never seen the show, but I know people like it. How does he keep his hat on?
I don't know.
Does he staple it to his head? Because personally, me, if my window's open, my freaking hat flies off. Well, it's not the point. Supergirl Day. Supergirl will take over Superman Day on April 18th ahead of the series' new Supergirl film. I thought it was Superwoman. No, Supergirl. Wait, what? I don't know. Yeah, if I see more keep it up, you know how much I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. I don't know if anyone actually watches SNL. A John Wick action game is officially announced. No, that sounds cool. A John Wick, great movies. This looks like it could be good. A remake of the God of War trilogy in the works. Why? Why? No, I don't like that. Don't do that. God, if you want to go like real good game experience, bro, go play the original trilogy of God of War. You can forget the other ones, but go play those games throughout fully, and then go play the God of War 2018 game. And yeah, you can do God of War Ragnarok too, but the original God of War movies, bro. I mean, sorry, games, especially God of War 3. Hot take: Dustin and Eddie duo was overrated. Dustin barely even knew Eddie. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't even really consider them that much of a duo, to be honest. What do they do together?
There was a
Byler
after the finale came out.
Oh, I remember that.
Making fun of 11's death, bro. What is wrong with these people?
Oh no, they do.
They're way more toxic than Cobra Kai.
No, they still go on about like, oh my gosh, look at Mike. Oh, he couldn't even say I love you right before he died. Mother fricker, when did he say I love you to Will? Like, you guys do realize, like, I don't like to use this term because it's so cringe that they use this as like some sort of war, like they're actually a part of something outside of maybe like a disappointed family. But you guys lost. You do like understand that, right? You guys want to make this. You guys want to make this whole thing about it's about a war. We're gonna Byler's gonna happen. You guys lost like in the most embarrassing fashion yet. Not only did Will himself say, I know he does not feel the same way, and he goes, friends, pauses, and then goes, no, best friends. And then he kisses. No, dude, get the frick out of here. And by the way, it is a little weird that they did not make, it was weird though that they did not have Mike say I love you back to it's a little weird that Mike did not say I love you back to 11. Like, bro, what, you still can't do it? Like 3 seasons later, you still can't do it, bro? Seriously?
He says it in season 4, in the season 4 finale, but he doesn't say it here.
It makes no sense.
I just don't get that. Conformity.
I'm a little behind.
For it. Yeah, that was so stupid. I'm like, what are you?
Bro's getting mad because No Way Home is overrated.
No,
like,
you're just objectively wrong. So,
well, I mean, not objectively, but you are wrong. I mean, honestly, I think the objective reality is that that is the core message of Spider-Man, and I think subjectively, if you really think about it, it does do that the most in No Way Home. The message, it's not as emotional to me as Spider-Man 2 because it's just one individual and it's one story arc, but still. Hey, it's your opinion. People just love the Spider-Man verse movies a lot. I love them too. And like I said, you can put them inside your top 3 or even your top 1. I don't care. But when we're talking about the real list and you put that in there like it's actually up there with the greatest Spider-Man movies of all time, like I'm talking about real list, not like objectively speaking. And I know people, you can't do objective with movies, blah, blah, blah. You can, guys. Movies are made for entertainment. You can measure the entertainment and how much people like it. It's not that hard to narrow it down to objectives. So when we're talking about the real list that goes beyond your opinions and you think that's up there, no. I can give you the Mount Rushmore. Across the Spider-Verse can be in number 4. Okay? If you want to go into the Spider-Verse, Across Spider-Verse, I don't really care. Because I would probably take those over Homecoming, Spider-Man 3, Far From Home, definitely the Garfield movies. Okay. I mean, but no. These are not in the top 3. It's not a top 3 one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be talking about different because before I had... Dude, Quan is your favorite character. You had him over Miguel. Get the frick out of here.
CBO has a Vecna account now. That's awesome.
You didn't know I was saying by his idiotic comments?
Well, he keeps making new ones. Like he had a Spider-Man one not that long ago.
Dude, and don't try to gaslight people in the chat saying it was just for the season. No, you were saying your all-time ranking, bro. You had people in your ranking that's not even season 6.
Bro, he was saying after part 1 that like, oh, Quan's his favorite character.
And by the way, I feel remember you going after me in messages saying, oh, you're not even a real Cobra Kai fan. How are you even a Cobra Kai fan if you don't like season 6?
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. I'm like, bro, you're texting me, number 1. And number 2, dude, it's ass. And then now here you are saying you love it, saying you hate it so much. You know what, man? Get out of here with that. Don't let me go back to those messages, buddy, because I could show them.
The first Shadow is coming to Netflix.
I have no idea what that is.
Me neither.
Conformity gate theory was ridiculous. I never felt it.
Stupid.
If anyone actually believed that for even a half a heartbeat, then I think you just like are not really smart.
I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Strange Season 5 is not a good season, but damn, y'all need to chill. It's not even bad. It's not bad, guys.
I mean, it's
honestly, it's not good.
I don't think it's terrible, but
there's only like one real bad episode, guys. There's one bad episode. There's some mediocre episodes, a lot of mediocre episodes, and I don't like when people individually takes episodes because it's not about an individual episode being good. Like you could have, I'll say this, a season can exist where every individual episode is good, but the season is still ass because it's not about one episode. It's about building a story with the episodes. So you have a lot of good episodes, but if it's like not a good, full, complete story, then it's a bad season. You know what I mean? Like really, an episode is just taking a pause and a start to the next part of the story. That's all it is. So yeah. Oh, way more. Holy crap. Like by a landslide. Probably the most toxic fan base in television history. I mean, easily. I mean, bro, they might put Star Wars up for its money.
Oh yeah.
There was
Especially when it comes to the ships.
There was a Byler after the finale come out. They were crying because Byler didn't kiss, and they were making fun of Eleven's death. Jeez. Bro, crying over two teenage fictional characters not becoming gay is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you're crying over two underage fictional characters not becoming gay, then you need to reevaluate your life.
Yeah.
Reevaluate. You gotta take a long pause about every life decision you ever made up to that point. I'm gonna be honest. Hot take. Okay, I read that. Byler's the worst part of the fan base.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. There's some bad parts with that. Honestly, some of the worst parts of the fan base is the people that act like Stranger Things is just the greatest show ever, and there's nothing comes even close. Those are probably some of the worst. Because at least Byler fans are proven wrong. These people, they can still make an argument. Byler fans can pretend to make an argument, but it's a lot more of just coping.
2022 Eddie fans.
Byler was never going to happen anyways.
I don't even know why that was even.
Dude, there was not one moment in my life that I even had the slightest shred of fear.
Like it didn't even cross my mind until people started bringing it up. I'm like,
well, when Jake told me that, I thought he was joking. I thought he was, you know how we joke with each other. I thought he was joking. I'm like, there's no way this is real. The first Shadows of Stranger Things pretty cool. Focus on the victim story.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I love Miguel, Robbie, and Quan. It's okay.
Okay, but putting him. But
you put him over Miguel.
Part 1, and he was like in one episode.
Like 5 minutes screen time. He's already better than Miguel in the entire series. What the hell?
Yeah, like he was like literally in like one episode, and then like the end of like the part 1 finale, and he already puts him over Miguel, who's been in the entire show. Like, what are we talking about?
No, and bro, you know what pisses me off? The creators said it's not going to have any effect. My ass. There's a time jump. There's a one time jump after every single part. There would never in a season be 3 time jumps within a month. That never happens.
Yeah,
how do they get away? How do they get away at the Cobra Kai fans? They're just lying straight to our face.
Like every part just feels completely different. Like it doesn't even feel like the same season.
That would be like top 5 worst days in human existence.
Yeah, that would have been horrible.
Yeah, how are they gonna put Quan over Miguel? Yeah, how you gonna? Yeah, you still never explained that.
That was so ridiculous.
Let me see his God of War trailer. What the hell is?
Spartans!
Okay, this doesn't look like a real game, bro. I thought it was gonna be a real game. This is like a freaking piece. This is like a freaking game you got freaking frid. Okay. The hell? That's a cool poster there. Look at that. Comes on April Fool's Day. Guys, I will not be doing an April Fool's Day special again, like last time. God. That was a mistake. Hail Mary looks good. I don't know if you saw the trailer for that in the Super Bowl, but that looks pretty good. Comes out March 20th. New TED teaching's out. I remember they canceled the show for no reason. I guess they brought it back. a little weird at times, but it's funny. Man, they got a lot pushing for this. Damn. God. Yo.
Damn. Jeez.
Yeah, for every character of Bowser Jr.
Yoshi.
What the hell? What the hell's going on in this picture?
Oh, there's a dinosaur in the other one.
Oh, I know Matthew's excited. Oh God. What else we got for us? The annoying Squidward Day. Today is annoying Squidward Day. Isn't that just every single SpongeBob episode? Is there actually any episode where he's not annoyed? At least once?
Not really.
None comes to my mind. Oh, Lord, have mercy on our soul. New trailer for Grogu comes out tomorrow. Well, I think it's actually today. No, tomorrow. Yeah, Robert Duvall passed away. That was pretty rough or sad. Man, to be honest, it's not no surprise though. He's 95 years old, so it's pretty crazy he lives that long. He's in Apocalypse Now, which is a good war movie. And then he's in The Godfather. They didn't bring him back for Godfather 3, which because I don't think he wanted to do it. Like he declined because he thought it was stupid, and it was. How many? Okay, this is like the 5th Carrie remake or something.
They've made a bunch of them, dude.
Anderson Cooper is leaving 60 Minutes. Okay, cool. Episode 5 of Night of Seven Kingdoms is a 9.8 rating on IMDb and is the top 5 highest rated episode in the entire Game of Thrones universe. Okay. I usually like, oh, that's so cool. But now after what I bear witness with Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3, with Cobra Kai Season 6 and Dexter Resurrection, these ratings are not real. By the way, 9.8 being your 5th episode is crazy. All right, there we go. Yeah, I got to finish Game of Thrones. I watched the first season. It was solid. They do a huge thing. I won't say if anyone hasn't seen it, but they do kill off they kill the main character like that you've been following the entire season out of nowhere. It wasn't out of nowhere, but you just didn't think they're gonna do it, and it kind of just is like, what the hell? A lot of people love that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Listen, bro, Miguel is clearly a better character than Guan. I honestly didn't know what I would think after Theme Park 3. I don't think anyone knows. I don't think God above knows what you're thinking. Remember when the Duffer Brothers said that there was a traitor in Season 5? Well, the Duffer Brothers are the traitors. Yeah, you could say that.
They said it's going to be a dark Christmas, guys. It's going to be a dark Christmas.
A dark Christmas by ass. I've ever seen sacrifices and deaths left and right. Hell no.
Apparently not. I remember we were all expecting like Robin to die, Nancy to die. Like really saying like almost everybody's gonna die, and then nothing happens.
Bro, Season 5 could have been so good, bro.
I know, dude.
Train Season 5 because if you all part 2's finale all together, it actually flows well. Yeah, absolutely. They actually flow together. I'm done with Star Wars, not gonna lie. I've been done with that. Like, it was already in the coffin after Mandalorian Season 3, but the Acolyte was the nail in the coffin.
Especially when the freaking writers or whatever are calling out the fans saying, oh, you're not real Star Wars fans or whatever.
Yeah, like, you don't get to decide what the fans are and fans are not. We make your career, all right? You're the reason why. You're the reason.
I would be like, go fuck yourself.
Like, man, you're the reason you get to send your fat ass on Twitter talking to people like they care. If it wasn't for us watching your movies and going to promote it with our money that we actually work for, then you'd be on Twitter talking to no one, and you'd probably be working at a freaking
McDonald's.
No, not McDonald's. Freaking Arby's.
Oh,
working at Arby's cleaning the tables. If you're freaking fat, she was a little heavier. But you know what? I'm just saying, people annoy me. They act like they're above everyone else. I was like, you work for us. I'm Paul Dimitri. You work for us, all right? We pay you, buddy. If everyone stopped watching movies, guess what? You're freaking broke. What talents do you have? Clearly, you're not good at writing. I can tell you that. Like, I understand these movies are not made for you. Okay, they're made for the audience. All right, and the sooner people realize that, the better. Honestly.
Yeah, true.
Maybe if you're making your own movie, you make it for yourself.
I remember Jake and Noah were like, Murray's gonna die, based off the trailer. Like they're like, yeah, like everyone's like, yep, he's dying. Nope.
I thought he was Bones. Kind of was boring.
The only like main character that really died was 11, and even that they kind of chicken out and saying like, oh, but now we have a loophole for a future spinoff now, guys. So we can pull some bullshit and make it make sense when even though it doesn't. I'm like, dude, you can't even do that. Like, really?
You know what I will say, Sexpert? It wasn't boring. I'll tell you that. It wasn't boring. Honestly, I wish it was boring. I wish it was boring. It was overstimulation. It was the biggest karate soap opera I've ever seen in my freaking life. Guys, don't worry. One day, the video will come. I break down every scene, and it's going to be a long video.
That's going to be hilarious.
Probably going to be the most mad I'm going to be on a video since my Hector Part 2 video, to be honest. And man, why the frick did you post that entire video on your Instagram?
That was funny.
And you tagged like all these creators. What the frick is that?
Because it was funny.
What? It's funny to see me in distress. Okay, sicko.
Yeah, you
sicko.
Just ranting about freaking Hector theories, and then
that was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago,
and then you put up a clip of me reading Melissa's theory, and you're just like sitting there, like just like what the fuck's going on?
Well, that's one of the worst theories I've ever heard in my life. I mean, with all respect to Melissa, she has great theories, but. Oof. Bro, my anyone on human existence, I don't care if it was the president of the United States, to tell me that theory of a gun to my head, I'm still gonna say it's ass. Because what the frick is that? How'd it go?
Just
recycle. Just tell me how it went again. Let me just try to process this. Let's start from the beginning. How this went.
So basically, your theory was Hector like gets to the valley and like he pretends that like his car breaks down.
Stop! It's already bad. Why would he go across the Mexican border as a cartel leader to return a damn backpack that wasn't even left there? You literally saw that backpack on his back later in the season. It wasn't even left there. Why would he go all the way to give, hey, guy I don't know or care about, let me go all across the country to give you your backpack where I don't know how you found out where he lives, and I'm going to go past the border while I'm a drug leader. This is a great idea. Continue on.
So the context was that he sees Miguel on the TV fighting in the Saikai Taikai. And that's when he like puts the pieces together. So he goes to the valley.
Pause. Did you guys skip the scene where he says, I do not care about that? And he has a whole new family?
Well, he didn't know who Miguel actually was. He didn't know that.
That's not the point I'm making, though. The point is, he did not care about the family. He was talking to Miguel. Like, he did not care. So if he found out he was a son or not of a son, I don't think he would care. He wouldn't. And even if he did care, he wouldn't care enough to go across the country to his house. To what end? What would be his plan exactly? No, matter of fact, you tell me the plan. Let's hear how this goes.
So basically, he, pretends that his car breaks down, and Sam happens to be there. So then she.
No. We're taking a pause there. Why the frick is Sam there?
She just happens to be driving by. It's a coincidence, Noah. It's called a coincidence.
Yeah, coincidence. Okay, sure.
So she says, my dad is a car salesman. Like he can help you out and stuff. And like Hector gives her like a whole bullshit story of like him trying to like reconnect with his son or whatever. So I guess she like calls Miguel or whatever, and like Miguel gets there and he's like, "Hey, give me my backpack."
Stop.
Hey, get away from Sam.
Stop. Please, for the love of God. Wait a minute. What? I don't remember this part. Why the frick would Sam call Miguel and tell him that his dad's here? Did he not? Did you don't think they did not talk about what happened? What he told her? She knows everyone. She knows that this guy's bad news. Oh Lord! And you're gonna call and what? And he's mad because he has his backpack. How does he even know he has his backpack? And why the frick does he? Why is his number one concern when his lunatic dad is with Sam on the freaking side of the road because she just got there somehow? She just spawned, and he's there, and his concern is the backpack that did he know he has? Which, by the way, he does have. You'll really see in the future season.
Yeah, I don't remember how the full theory went. I might have to go back and.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what I know happened. I know it got to a point where they're fighting each other with Sam just there, and he pulls out a gun.
Oh yeah, and then Sam intervenes, and then he hits her in the head with the gun, and she's like knocked out unconscious, and he points the gun about to like shoot her while she's unconscious, and then Miguel just gets enraged and like beats the like living crap out of Hector, and then Robbie has to like hold him back or whatever.
Robbie, where the fuck did Robbie come from?
I don't
You know what? Dude, I gotta say this. Why would I view that as the crazy contrarian when I was going against the theories? Because these were the headliner theories. That crap and whatever Nation said about him fighting Yaya. Dude,
oh, that was funny.
What the frick why the frick was I the only person in the crazy one and being made fun of? Which, by the way, I was right for 100% on the nail, obviously. And I'm the crazy one? Oh, yeah, dude, he has to fight a large than life. Dude, large than life does not mean to be... Oh. I'm not getting mad over this. It's been a year. It's been a year, and I was right. You guys were wrong. And I deserve an apology for having to bear witness.
I'm not apologizing.
I owe an apology to have to bear witness as a human being those theories for a whole damn year. They were so bad, I was losing my mind.
Can't be as bad as
like, dude. You have a Nation and all these guys with a straight face, like not even joking, with a straight face theorizing. Like you know how you get when you're theorizing, like actually like serious, like oh yeah, you're actually getting serious into it. They were doing that with a straight about him going to the house and beating up Yaya. What the frick? Yeah, dude. That's where I was like, yo, there's some levels here to this Cobra Kai fandom because there's something going on here. Because I was usually in sync with him. I was usually like, yeah, this. We all kind of agree. That right there, I was like, what the frick is going on? I couldn't believe that the entire community was this stupid. And then just open their eyeballs for 1 second, see how ridiculous this is. Sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
At least Star Wars has good animation. Oh yeah, Clone Wars. That was a great show, especially the last couple episodes. It's crazy how the Sorcerer World was the highest rated episode in season 5. Not really. I
mean, that was a good episode.
And honestly, the Right Side Up would have had better ratings if it wasn't for it being reviewed bombed. Like because you had the whole fandom wasn't hate by then. Like if the Sorcerer came out and like it, okay, that sounded like I was British. If the Sorcerer came out at number if the Bridge came out the episode before Sorcerer would have like barely in the 8s because the entire fan base was in rage. You had the Bilers mad. You had the other people mad. You had the people that are pretending that it's woke mad. You had the entire people who don't even watch the show, like they're just pretending it's woke, and now they're mad at it. They're not even know why. They don't even know why they're mad. They're just making up words in their head. And then you have people that actually do not like the storytelling that are mad. So it was like the review bomb, like, oh, this is bad. They're just gonna go at it right away. So it didn't matter how good or bad the episode was. I loved it when it first came out. I don't like it as much as I did. It's still a great episode. But the Sorcerer came out after the Bridge, then that episode would be like an 8.1 at best. Like that's what I'm talking about with these review bombs. The entire community was mad. Even people that were not in the community were mad. So it's like it's just gonna get review bombed. I'm just not a fan of how they focus on these little kids. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
I think he's talking about Mr. What's It with Holly.
Oh yeah,
and
dude, what a
Eric
stupid,
and-
what a stupid subplot. What a way to like water down freaking Vecna.
Yeah, I don't know why they just toned him down like too much.
Okay, so unless you just want to see me, unless you just want to see me like mad or something, I don't know why, because you actually can't give a real reason on why he would come back. And anyone who has a reason, it's not good. I promise you that. I've been disproving you guys for almost 2 years now, so it's time to just settle down.
It can't be as bad as Snakes on the Plane, though.
No.
Oh, imagine if it was Hector and Snakes on the Plane instead of Terry
Yo,
Silver.
if he showed that episode, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. That'd be my first episode I rate 0 out of 10. My first one. And I wouldn't even rate IMDb because you can't go lower than 1. I just can't rate it because it's 0. Actually, it might be my first negative 0.5. I'm even a negative 0.5. I missed the old days of Cobra Kai Network 2023. Yeah, that was
season
fun.
4 hype. That was peak.
Well, season 4, that's when we all started getting together. Yo, that sounds gay as hell. On the stream. They'll start getting together. What the frick?
I mean, like,
but that was good.
I mean, I felt like it was nothing but season 4 hype.
Well, I think season five networks were before that was probably some of the best. Or no, I'm talking about season 5, not season 4. Season 4, I did like 3 networks before it came out. I did like 5 or 6 networks before it came out.
Because like
I only guess
I'll be honest when I said that. Like after season 3 came out, just waiting for season 4, that was like the most excitement that I've ever felt for like any TV show.
Yeah, season 4 and 5 for sure. Like 3, I was excited for as well, but I don't think I was as big of a fan as I was then because I was actually making videos at that time and collabing and talking to people. Because I didn't talk to anyone of Cobra Kai outside of my sister. So it was like, and trust me, she didn't want to hear it half the time. So that's why I started my channel, because no one else really watched it that I knew. And that was a very few select people. Bro, Vecna should have taken Mike instead. I don't like that. I'm going to be honest. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I've heard you say that a lot on Instagram. I don't like it. I'm going to tell you why. Because I would hate for the final season. I understand it adds more depth and fears. I know. I agree with that. I would hate the final season that Mike separated from 11 the entire season. Like the entire season is like a cat race of 11 trying to save Mike, and they're not with each other, and then she sacrificed herself, and not just that.
Yeah.
And I know that's like, oh, but in season 5 they didn't do anything together either way when they could have. I agree, but if we're talking about hypotheticals, what they should have done, it should have been them together, and it should have been anyone else taken. It could have been Holly. I don't care. It could have, like, you could have made it better, but it being Mike, I just think doesn't make that much sense. Number one, because I feel like he would take Will again, and I also just think
made more sense.
I also just think that separating 11 and Mike would for the entire series or most of the show would be bad, and then eventually 11 will reach her end, which would be sacrificing herself, which I think was always the inevitable ending after season 4. So. Even though I was having big conflictions with that before the show.
More in depth. Yeah, that would have been more interesting.
I mean, yeah. I like the backstory they give. I really do. What they showed in The Rise Head Up, I loved it. But
yeah, that was cool.
Why? This Mr. What's It stuff is just so stupid.
Season 4 trailer for Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about Stranger Things or Cobra Kai. Both are right. So
I mean, both were awesome. Like, with Stranger Things season 4, like the trailer, like that song was so good.
Oh yeah, Journey.
Like every time I hear that song, I automatically think of Stranger Things.
Separate Ways, yeah.
And they actually play that song, in the penultimate.
Yeah,
episode.
so when you actually make a remix for a show that fits the season, you actually play it. What you don't do for the Queen song, Who Wants to Live Forever.
Yeah.
Which me and Jake were glazing that song for the entire month of December.
Yeah, I remember you guys sent like a clip of like that scene from Stranger Things season 4, but it's with like the Queen song instead. Yeah, that's all we wanted to hear,
It's all needed, bro. We don't need a 20-minute coming out scene. We just need our characters being our characters.
Our main group watching that for the first time, I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
But why leave Mike out of that group? That's just like
11, Will, Mike, Luke.
Oh wait,
and
you're
Dustin.
talking about. Okay, that's what you're saying.
I think they left Max out for obvious reasons. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I have to be that guy. They should have just let Max die in season 4 because it would have given Lucas more of an incentive to kill Vecna, and Vecna could have used that against Lucas.
Yeah, it's a debate to have because I think the emotional thing still hits as hard, not as hard. But in that, when you're actually watching the scene, it hits as hard. So to me, it's like, okay, if you can hit that scene and still have her live, that's cool. But I just think what they did for season 5 is not good. And I understand what they think. You undermine her arc about her fighting to be alive and her realizing the values she actually has in her life. If that all ends with her just dying, I get that. But I just think this all that need to happen. Honestly, you either just change a couple things and then that's good. Either you don't put that scene in there because her breaking her bones and everything that needed to happen. That scene needed to happen. Whether she lived or not lived after, that scene was perfect and it was an amazing scene. All you have to do is actually kill her. Number one, obviously, just kill her, and number two, change her arc a little bit where it's about, and then change the scene where she's sacrificing herself. It's a lot more of a sacrifice rather than just her being a victim. Because if it's a sacrifice of her realizing what she has in life and then her dies, that's fine. What you don't do is have that scene, have her come back to life in a dream world for 7 episodes, and then her come back and just be in a wheelchair. Like, it's just like, to me, it's not only undermining what.
Okay, I don't know what the hell happened. So, sure he'll be back shortly, but that sucks. My computer's about to die too, by the way. You know the scene with Hopper and Vecna in the finale? I wish we got more of that with Vecna. Yeah, me too. I mean, that was a good scene where he tricks, Hopper into accidentally shooting 11 and then just fucks up the whole plan. They sideline Erica in season 5. Yeah, they did a little bit. It's hilarious in episode 3 when she's like, I told you to eat your damn pie. That was freaking hilarious. I thought it was hilarious, but okay. L-Max friendship in season 5. It just wasn't there, just didn't feel there. It just wasn't existent. And like their last interaction is when they all like vanish from the dream world, and Dr. K storms in on Max and Vicky. I think that was her name. And that was actually the last time Max and 11 talked. He's back.
Yeah, the network was going too good, guys. You know it had to happen. My Wi-Fi shuts off.
Season 3 will always be the best season.
At least
for
50.
Cobra Kai or Stranger Things. Oh wait, no, it's Stranger Things expert. I don't agree. I think season 4 and season 1 are better. Nope. I like season 3. I love the summer vibes of season 3. I love some of the comedy moments. And Hopper is hilarious in that season. But season 4 and season 1 are
season 3 start off on a wrong foot.
Yeah. I mean, it starts off a little slow, but I love the Billy stuff at the end where like Billy's backstory, and you can understand why he's the way he is. And you know, he sacrifices himself to save 11 and like the rest of the group. And you get that like emotional death scene with like Max breaking down in tears despite him being an asshole to her. And his last words to her were, "I'm sorry." Like that was such an emotional scene.
Yeah, it was definitely 2022 Underground, because that would have been before
Yeah,
season
it was
5.
2022.
Well, to be fair, she was kind of always. She never really was a main character, but I think when she was in there and her comedy was, I think
comedic
she was at the same kind of level of time and comedy and everything. I think she was in the other seasons,
especially
honestly,
season 3, especially with season 3 when she roasts the fuck out of Murray. Where
sorry, why is this 4-year-old speaking to me?
Yeah, why is this 4-year-old speaking to me?
You know how many times I quote that to my little brothers every time they try to talk to me?
And she's like, "I'm 10, you bald bastard." Luke is like, "Erica." It's like,
you know the scene when Hopper and Vecna in the finale? I wish we got more of that with Vecna. I mean, yeah.
That was
eat
funny.
your damn pie. You should eat your. I mean, I thought it was fine.
Just stabs her with the needle or whatever.
Yeah, it was a little much, but it was fine. It wasn't too bad. It didn't make me cringe. Also, they ruined L Max's friendship in season 5. I just hate these names, but I just say 11 to Max, guys. It's not that hard. But anyway,
yeah, it was just non-existent.
Guys, did they even have that much of a friendship, guys? Can we just be honest?
I mean, Max was just trying to show her like, you know, the world.
She was manipulating her
things
and controlling her way more than Mike did. By the way, she was annoying, but
yeah, I mean,
they weren't in season 4. They weren't in season 5. I mean,
I think part of it was Max having sour feelings towards Mike because Mike kind of treated her like shit in season 2, but it is what it is. Dr. Owens banished. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
Where the hell did that guy go? You know that's the dad in Whiplash. Do you notice that?
Yeah, I remember. God, you have freaking Dr. Owens and Omni-Man in Whiplash.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Human Torch from the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. Yeah. God, yikes! What a movie that was. Anyway, that'll probably wrap up this network now. Been a good network. It's funny how Jake said he'll be right back, and he just stitched. He's gonna be the next Big T. It's gonna be me and you forever. I know you'll like that. Yo, bro, dude, I gotta get off YouTube, dude. These ad pop-ups are insane. I don't know if I can even show this. I'm showing it. Just so you guys know, I'm not some sort of pervert. This stuff. These are the ad pop-ups I get. I'm not looking up stuff. Look at this. My YouTube page. Let's just say I'm going to watch YouTube. I'm gonna watch anything. Wait. Why is this? It's not letting me scroll down. My YouTube's like glitched. Oh, frick. Okay. What is this? What is this?
What the hell?
What is this, guys? Free games. Check out these games for boys and girls. Guys, it's the Demon Hunters in underwear.
Hell
dude.
No.
And by the way, that's not even like the worst things I get. I get worse than that. We're talking about ads. Dude, I remember one time it was so bad. Literally,
welcome back.
It's literally, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even trying to be funny. It was just literal, actual, just porn on my phone off a YouTube ad. Like literally. I'm not gonna get in details, but just know I'm not joking. And I had it plugged into my aux. I'm listening to YouTube music in my car, and I start hearing, and that starts going loud. If I want someone in my car, how am I supposed to explain that? Because honestly, if I try to explain it, it's gonna make me look worse. It was an ad. It was an ad on YouTube. Yeah, right. It's like when someone says when they get caught, I got a virus. I unfortunately had to use that line before. We're not gonna go back in the past, but I'm just saying, YouTube, what the frick? And my ads. Remember that freaking disturbing ad I got?
Oh Jesus.
But I gotta say, you know what's a great thing that I just rediscovered? You know, you guys ever hear about the website Friv that you play all those free games on? You hear that, Matthew?
No, I haven't.
That was like my childhood growing up, and I just remembered it. I went back onto it, bro, and those games are actually really freaking good. I got invested. You guys go on Friv if that's some good stuff on there. There's this pizza game, actually hard as hell. W Network, appreciate it. Yeah, let me show you guys this real quick before I end it, because it's actually pretty funny. Because I know it's for kids, but I find this game pretty crazy. Did you ever play that that Garfield game while he's like in the haunted house? Did anyone remember that? It was a Garfield game where you're in a haunted house, you're trying to escape, or you're trying to get like donuts or something. That's on there too. That was a game I remember playing a lot. The game's actually hard as hell. Let me show you. It's loading. Yeah, these are all the games. If you guys ever go on here in your free time, I'm telling you now, go on this pizza game right here. And what else? Where's that Garfield one? Wherever Garfield is. Yeah, there it is. These Garfield games. Yeah. Like, let me show you this pizza game. This game is actually so freaking hard that you won't believe it, because you're a guy who owns this pizza shop, and you're playing, and there's so much people coming in. You got to take their order, cut it, you got to cook it, you got to put the olives on or whatever. Bro, I'm like stretching out over here over a Friv game. This is a website from like 10 years ago. Look. All right, I'm gonna play one game. I'm gonna play one game to show you how crazy this is. Watch this. Now, if I mess up, then I'm cooked. All right. So I'm gonna take this guy's order. It's Robbie from Cobra Kai. God, he even has as bad as a haircut. Okay. Now, I'm gonna multitask a lot here, so I gotta put this guy's mushrooms on. Frick. See how he wants it in a certain way? This old guy comes in and gets freaking like 80 freaking stuff on this stuff. It's annoying. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he needs the. What kind of pizza is it? What kind of pizza is this anyway? Okay, into the oven. Okay. Watch and learn, Matthew. This is how you start a business. Oh, come on, Tim. Oh my God, we got Guy Fieri. See, now I have to cook in these pizzas, and this guy's pizza is probably already cooking. Okay, come on, hurry the frick up. He wants to cook down to full length. Okay. One time I gave the person the wrong pizza, and it was not good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the oven. Let's go. Got number 3. Oh my God, 8 pepperonis. Probably better than Domino's. You agree, Matthew?
Nope.
Lord have mercy, so much people here. Come on, Taylor. Okay, Lord have mercy. We want to cook down to 4, 4, and 3. Okay. We're doing good, I think. There's Big Polly. Kind of looks like you, Matthew.
Lily looks nothing like me, but whatever.
Dude, I don't know if I'm able to get all these pizzas out at the same time. What the frick? Oh my gosh! Frick off! Okay, Penny. Come on, Penny, let's go. Dude, I don't know who I'm on right now. You know, this old guy doesn't have to wait. Come on. I don't care. Okay, this pizza's done. Okay. We gotta cook this guy. Wait, who is this guy? Number 1? Okay. We're doing good.
I was tragically failing.
Dude, I'm doing good. I'm gonna get a $10 tip. All right, come on,
Yeah,
Robbie.
right.
Come on, Robbie. Give me a tip. Ooh, $2. Okay, that's nice. Wait, what does this guy want to cook to? You want to cook to 4? Oh, he's done right now. Wait, what does this guy want it down to? Oh, this guy's frick. I'm frick. Oh, dude. And by the way, if you keep them waiting too long, they're gonna get mad. Okay. Oh no, dude, this slice so bad. No, it's good enough. Come on, Chuck. Seriously? It was overcooked so lightly, and this guy's throwing a fit. Okay. It's not my fault the entire damn population's here. Oh, frick. Damn it. Dude, load, motherfucker, load. I have people waiting for me. Oh, God, dude. They're probably so mad. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Tim, I do not get a click right now.
Apparently.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, this is funny.
Dude, I'm fricked. I'm actually screwed. How am I supposed to get all this done? God, I'm thinking 2 orders. I haven't even made these guys pizzas yet. Oh, Maggie always gives me a bad tip for no reason. This freaking harlot. Come on, dude, hurry. Why do I cut in 4 slices, you weirdo? All right, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Well, they want the big, slices.
That's a little weird, though. Freaking huge. Oh, I'm messing it up. It's freaking okay. 3, 4, 5, 6 into the oven. Let's go. Okay, 5. This is stressful, Matthew. Will you give me a break here? I bet you wouldn't be able to do this.
I could do this with my eyes closed. So I don't.
Yeah, right, buddy. Your next live, you're gonna play a live, and then we'll see how that goes. I'll love to see that. God, 8 sausages. By the way, sausages on pizza is overrated. They're not good.
Oh, I cannot believe you just said that. That's probably one of the worst takes of it. That is one of the
worst
takes from you.
Okay, I can't get cracked right now. I gotta focus. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember how they want to cook again. They want to cook the. Frick. Okay. Oh God! This guy gets freaking fish on his pizza. Okay, let's go.
That's sardines on his pizza?
Now what do I do? Okay, 5 wants to cook down to 3. That's done now. He wants to cook down to 2. Okay. So, right now. Okay. Wait, who's this guy? Okay.
Like no toppings on the pizza.
That's what he wanted, motherfucker. I'm giving what he wants. Oh yeah, star customer. Yo!
$9? What the
Yo, let's
hell?
go. Taylor, my man. Okay. Oh, you guys have to wait. I'm sorry. 5. Who's number 5? Frick, who's number 5? Oh my gosh, it's cooking. It's overcooked. Oh, no.
Oh, great job.
Dude, I can't do it all at once, dumbass. Why do we not hire more people?
Well, that's part of the challenge. You're supposed to
Big Polly, dude. This guy's gonna like anything he eats. We're good. Yeah. I'll take that. I don't mind it. Okay, who's next? So we got 6 and 7. Oh my gosh, 6 is so cooked. Oh no. Oh, they're all both overcooked. Damn it. Matthew, why do you tell me?
It's your business, not mine.
Yeah, but you're supposed to... All right, Penny. Give me more than a penny, please, Penny. All right, you know what, woman? Go to Domino's then. Okay. Frick. I haven't took those guys' orders yet. I'm so... Where'd that guy's pizza go? Where does pizza go?
You probably threw it away.
Oh, there it is. Oh my God, I almost freaked out.
Probably cold now.
It's actually overcooked, but... this guy, this old guy, Wally, he won't mind. You know what, bro? I'm out to quit. Okay, let me take the guy's orders. Guys, I am so sorry. All right, Cooper. Come on.
4 big slices. Okay.
All right, Coop, I got it. Mindy? All right, I already don't like her. What the frick kind of order is this, dude? Mushrooms and you want to get a specific place, you creep. Okay, let's just make 8 first because he's been waiting a while. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3. Shut the frick up. 6. That looks beautiful. Okay, now let's make a 9.
That's messy.
Okay, Matt. She's been waiting a while. She won't mind.
I'm allowed to critique it.
Okay, well,
Bro, what kind of placement is that?
Dude, you shut the frick up. I gotta focus. They're
Run 'em out
cooking
a
and they're
bit.
waiting. Okay, you know what, bro?
There could be
Let me
like
just-
no pepperoni on one side and like a bunch on the other.
You know what? They won't mind.
Bro, you're not spreading the toppings out.
Shut the frick up. I'm trying to focus here.
I'm allowed to critique your work.
Okay, here we go. 4. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Come on, Cooper. Now, I know you waited a while, so you might give me a bad tip. Okay, there we go. Ooh.
$3.
Okay, now we got this one's cooked down to 2. Let's get him done.
$3. That's how much Noah's house is worth.
Yeah, we actually okay. You know what?
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Dude, shut the. All right, Mindy's gonna give me a good one. Dude, what? It was cooked to perfection. See, I told you I wouldn't like that woman. Oh, this is. Oh god, great. Now this one's cooked. Pass. Damn it.
That's why you gotta pay attention.
If you weren't distracting me, I could have had a freaking.
I'm not distracting you.
Maggie, just give me, just be nice. Okay.
Nope.
You know, I probably still at least a 70% satisfaction rate. Let's go. 78%. You see that?
Okay, that's not bad.
67% on baking.
Well, you kept
Not,
overcooking them.
What does it say on topping, Matthew? 90% topping. Frick
Yeah,
you.
you're not spreading them out correctly.
Hey, oh yeah, but I got 90%, motherfricker.
There's
Matthew,
like
I
slices with
I
like
guarantee you, you couldn't get
slices overloaded.
you couldn't get a 70%.
toppings.
You couldn't get a 70% in free customers.
I could get a
promise
90% with my eyes closed, so I don't want to hear it.
You know, I had a 99%, like I'm Walter White, freaking pure thing, with 8 customers one time.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
I did. My brother was bear witness.
Your
And if you weren't distracting me, I could have been in the 90s.
I was
Just
not
saying.
distracting you. I'm allowed to critique your work. So
They have one with burgers, but that one's too hard, bro. I'm not
Yes.
doing that one.
constructive criticism.
No, shut the frick up. All right, we'll end the network now. I just want to show off my skills. 78% of 11 customers. I think that's good if you ask me. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. More videos to come. I don't know what's next. I have a lot of videos on the list. I'm still trying to finish rewatching Daredevil season 3 so I can start making my Daredevil reviews. Then I'm still rewatching Better Call Saul to get those done. So yeah, Matthew, you got to watch the original Daredevil series. I don't know how you've not seen that. Just so good.
I don't even know if I have access to the Disney thing anymore.
Look movies, buddy.
I told you I'm not doing that.
No, okay. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Always remember,
illegal.
it's not illegal unless you get caught.
It's still illegal.
Nope, it's not. Unless you're downloading it, it's not illegal. Yo, Jake, bro. Jake. Look at this guy I put in the group chat.
Well, I don't even have my phone on me right now.
Great network. Are we dead ass? The guy you just left? Are we dead ass? Okay. You know what, Jake? You're unfit nice. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. All right, then. Extreme measures. Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah, man. Don't whisper on your breath again. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Hey guys, don't worry. Matthew's next live. I think tomorrow he's going to play the game live, and he's going to actually. And Megan's going to put him in the face. And you'll probably like that.